across some abnormalities in the video. And it just really sort of, uh, I guess, drew our interest right away. There's been a lot of scrutiny about some of the footage already, video stills. There's been some questionable things that people have been noticing. Um, and we caught something which was a little unusual, and we decided to share it.
Yeah, it could be nothing. I could be wrong, could be compressions like some people are saying.
I
It's
think I
just
mentioned. Okay, so yeah, okay. That's. I thought it could be that, but I don't know. Like at the same time, we don't know, right? Like
we don't know.
these things are uploaded. We see a lot of fake stuff on the internet. We see a lot of like. It's strange to me that he just pops up randomly. Life's is driving, makes a video every like 6 months or a year, gets like 50,000 views, and then ghosts everybody. It's just such a strange way to operate.
It's
You know
very
what I mean?
strange.
So that's another thing. That's why for me, I kind of, I do say like it could be compression, but I definitely don't rule out that there could be some funny business. So I definitely look forward to seeing
Yeah,
what the
because
audience
I
has.
I looked at other grainy footage of even them carrying him out, and there's gates all around. The gates do not get blurred out. They don't get. I mean, I'm talking about really, really bad footage, and I'm looking at it. It's like a perfect gate, and I'm like, I looked at so much footage, but I haven't done a second live about it because I just want to see people's opinions on it because it's just this one. That's all we got is that angle from the aftermath where Terrell is taking down that footage, and I think Adam Life is driving. I forgot what his name is. Adam
Bartholomew.
Yeah, he has the camera sturdy. Like I don't know if he has it on a tripod or something, but at some points he takes it out and moves it around. But at this point, he just has it sitting there, and it's focusing on Terrell, and we're all looking at Terrell taking down the SD card. So that has to be real, right? And
Him
so
taking out the SD card,
that has to be real, right? So we're looking at that footage. I'm just saying, like, we're looking at that footage, but when I'm looking in the back, we got Scott. We got always somebody near that gate.
Yeah,
And
the barricade.
when they move away from that gate, the top part of the gate, it's completely missing. I'm like, well, where is it? And then somebody lifts up an arm. Philip's arm's gone. And then somebody goes through the tunnel. They completely disappear. I mean, you would have to go through all the stuff that I did on my live stream. I'm just showing you little clips of what we found. And then someone said, oh, that's just from Adam Life is Driving video. Well, then I found another video from TikTok somebody uploaded. I didn't share it yet. Same thing from that angle of the tunnel where people are coming in and out. It still could be nothing, and I'm not blaming anybody for anything. I'm just trying to show what we are seeing.
Yes.
That's it in footage.
And one thing we actually sort of stumbled across too is we were starting to look at what would cause compression, right? And we actually sort of stumbled into a program that's running at UVU right now, and that program and what they're doing involves what is it here? Virtual reality and AI. And I'm just looking at my notes here right now. And it also, one of the programs also has to do with SIM technology. And I'm just going to jump into one of my other notes here.
Yeah, we had all this on our live stream. Like they have a program at UVU, and we played a video. And we showed some documents of what they're doing with this virtual reality. Is it simulation track?
Yes. So basically, structured light patterns, and how they work like a hologram. So we were looking at what could cause compression in a camera if maybe it was something else was going on there that we weren't understanding. So we started looking into this program at UVU and then looking at a part of the technology and what that could be done with. And just because I brought up the word hologram, we're not saying that anybody was made into a hologram, but we started looking at holographic masking to see if a small barrier, could be put up to block something from a camera. And then I looked up what kind of residual effects would that leave if somebody were to do that. The number one thing was compression. Your video will look compressed if that has been manipulated a little bit, or if your video footage was shooting into something which had some kind of doctoring in the background or holographic energy or any kind of light source. So that's where we sort of stumbled into that as well. We didn't just sort of grab the video and go, oh, well, this is a doctored video. Like we sort of looked into a little bit.
Yeah.
And obviously, there was a lot more information than we could put in an X post.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, but you got it. Sometimes you got to make a video. So if I understand this correctly, and Bayes, if you have any questions after, I just want to say, so there's a school. So at the school of UVU, correct? It's UVU campus.
Yeah.
They are working on cinematographics, artificial intelligence, perhaps mixing with CGI, with compression and lighting. And what are they trying to do specifically to try to work with this type of technology or software? Have you found a specific purpose for this? Or is it just that this class is focused specifically around data compression and videography? Or is it just kind of like a part of their course?
It's just a part of the course. And the main thing is interference pattern structured illumination imaging, IPSII. And it's at the UVU Physics Colloquium. And they've been doing this since the fall of 2021, says my notes. So
Interesting.
It's a program that's been sort of going on, and they have been adding different branches to it. And Ali's got something here. It's Utah Valley University releases virtual reality and simulations track, and I can read this out quickly.
It's quite interesting what he says here.
Yeah. So Michael Harper, an associate professor in digital media at Utah University at UVU, in a recent discussion about UVU's extended reality simulations track and the future degree of university is working on projected to be finalized by the fall of 2024. I will go out on a limb here. In 20 years, even 10, if you're a company and you have not fully embraced some form of augmentation and mixed reality, if you haven't done that, you will be out of business.
You'll be out of business.
So just find that's very unusual. They're sort of promoting that, and here we are in many situations this year looking at footage and stills, which we're just not sort of believing. And pretty much every major thing that's happened this year. You can look at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. We've got 3 different versions of that video, and they all have suspicious things going on them that not everybody's buying.
Yeah.
You can look at the files, and you look at how many things have been taken away, redacted, missing. They're not showing, right? There's a lot of things that just sort of haven't really lined up with transparency. So we're not going to blindly believe that we're getting that with the footage in the Charlie Kirk investigation. We refuse to believe that, in fact. So
that's probably wise.
Yeah. So we're looking at everything with a huge amount of scrutiny.
And I'm looking at it more so because I also follow the pastors, as you know, Diggs. So Frank was at UVU, which was weird. March 26th, he was there talking to the students. They're doing a Q&A or whatever. And there was one speaker, Michelena, which I would love to find who she is. She was on that side where the signs were. They were holding up those big, big signs. That was right near the tunnel, you know. As soon as she started speaking and said to him that everybody was panning their cameras around, and I heard the sound from that side where the
alleged
where the sign was, and he said, "Nope, that's enough. I don't want to talk." And he goes, "Nope, you." And then he shut her down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wait, everybody had a question, and he shut her down. I couldn't believe it. She said she was traumatized by the thing as well.
And this is all coming from that same sort of side where we haven't been getting footage. There was protesters there, and now when we look at cameras shooting that way, we're seeing weird stuff. And it's not just video cameras; it's still cameras too. Like we've noticed a couple oddities in Charles McClintock Wilson photos.
Yeah.
So it's just very bizarre.
I do have some clips, some stills up right now. For a second, we can pull up some pertaining specifically to the the actual images that I saw that I'm at least referencing from your post.
Yep.
And then I know that there's some footage here that we can also, let me download these real quick so I have them ready to go. And I'll pull them up as well. So this is the first one. Let me share this screen. Oh shit. How do I know which one this is? I think it's this one. All right. And then we'll go like this, I guess. Maybe like that. So this is one, right?
Yes, that's one.
So why don't you explain to us what you think is happening here and get your insight.
I also like made this photo into a negative. So that background has some weird, I would love John Breda or somebody that can do an analysis on this to tell me what the heck did I just see.
Is this the same image? No,
this is a
it is?
screen grab from Adam Life is Driving's video. So it's
Okay.
when Philip Goldsberry goes like this. Yeah.
No,
there.
is this the same one?
It's this. It's similar, but
It's
his
similar.
hand is not up.
Okay.
His hand's not up.
I
I'm
see.
just grabbing.
Okay.
You know, you see the back, like one of my what wish I was saying, like, what is all that red? I see something in there, and I go, well, let me turn it into a negative and see what we can see there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert in in analyzing this stuff.
So what do you mean? Oh, here, like so I don't even, I have no
background.
idea what this stuff
Yeah,
is. So can you
me either.
explain this to me?
So
Do you guys know or no? Do you want me
No,
to run? I can run it with
we don't
AI.
know.
we don't know. We don't
Okay.
know how that's coming on the screen, but you see the gate? The gate is blurred out
At the top
at
there.
the top.
Oh
there's
yeah,
no-
right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
There's no
see
gate.
that. It is blurred out right here. It's
Yeah.
almost like someone took a bite out of it, huh?
Yes.
That's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
That's why I did
Whoa.
like my whole thumbnail of sharks, because everybody's getting bitten by a shark in the tunnel. So, and there's water, but I
Interesting.
just don't understand it. And when the EMT guy holds the gate, and this guy's always standing there, this Scott guy,
Oh yeah, here, right here.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
his hand is there though. The EMT's hand is there. His hand's gone. It's like a line.
Huh.
His arm is gone. It's
Yeah,
just
it's-
bizarre. It's bizarre.
It's bizarre. And as that gentleman moves away and starts walking, then his arm appears like normal and he just continues on. What
Wow.
made us sort of start looking at this is before the footage gets to this point, Adam Bartholomew is coming around the front, right? And he gets to a point where he's coming around, and then we see a flash from the corner, almost like somebody was taking a picture with a flash on it. And when that happened,
Is it this one?
Oh no, that's
No.
that's somebody walking
This
through
is
and they
something
just
else.
disappear.
Yeah,
That's a boy walking through
That's a
with
person walking through.
yeah, that's a person walking through, and he just disappeared.
Right here?
That's a guy.
Yes.
That's a person walking
Yes.
through.
Yeah,
Like
So
a still frame from Ghostbusters.
you can go
So-
through it. You can go through to his hour-long video and look and go slow-mo, and I assure you, what I'm showing you is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So somebody in the video is actually walking and disappears in the
Yes.
footage itself. Did
Yes.
you send me that footage?
We can just pull up the Adam Life
Yeah.
is Driving and go there, but I think I sent you two
I
short
have-
ones.
Okay, so I did bring up. I would have to switch. Let me make sure. I have no idea. Okay.
Because it's a
I
lot,
think I
it's a
do
lot.
have them.
People go in and out, so I don't know if I sent you all of it, because people are coming in and out.
Let
That
me,
boy even walked out, the one that's going up the hill there.
Yeah, the guy with the
he even
backpack,
was
he walked through there as
Yeah.
well. That guy with the white shirt.
Yeah,
what-
I have 2 clips that I'm going to open up, and then I have them on like a little playlist so we can play those. So let me take this down and then share that. Very interesting. Okay.
I mean, people can go look at it, and maybe somebody can analyze it themselves, and maybe it's nothing.
I was gonna
don't
say,
know.
have you guys spoken to anybody that has like a lot of experience with film and this sort
Well,
of thing?
he's a cameraman, so
Well,
he thought
I've-
this was bizarre.
I know what stuff is supposed to look like through the lens, and I know how a lens can warp perception, especially with different lighting scenarios. And I've never seen anything like that. Whether I was on the job or freelancing, I've just never saw anything like that. I don't have the skills to run it myself, but we figured we would show it on the live last night, make a post today, and then see if somebody with skills actually comes and says, "Hey, do you want me to take a look at that for you?"
Yeah.
I haven't checked in a couple hours, so I don't know if anyone sort of got back to us. A lot of people just took the picture, threw it in the grok, and
Yeah.
and said and came back with the grok pitch that it was compression. And we understand
Yeah.
that it could possibly be compression, but compression itself can be caused by other things and other methods. And
Right.
we don't blame anybody on X for not knowing that. They didn't
Yeah.
watch the live, and they didn't know that we were also looking at that angle as well, right? Because I
Right.
understand compression happens. Like I get that.
And I looked at these gates are everywhere. I even, when they're carrying them out, on the opposite side, I looked at those and the gates were fine. I looked at the other gates, the gates are fine. It's that this angle, and I have a TikTok video like filmed by somebody else. He went to grab a hat. The gate is missing. And I'm like, what is okay? So
Yeah.
is it in this spot?
Yeah, and I don't know if I.
Oh yeah, his hand. It looks like he's Okay, interesting. So his hand is definitely looks like it's resting on the gate, and it is gate high, right?
Yeah.
Now, could it be? Yeah, it's like the gate just disappears right here.
disappears.
At first,
Even
I
the
was like
rail.
the shadow, maybe, but then you see because this is on a platform, right? Is that
Yep.
why it's higher than this one? Do you think?
I'm not sure. I don't remember if that was actually elevated. I don't remember. That's a good question.
Because they were on a
I think
platform.
there's a curb there.
right?
There's a curb, and then right behind Scott, that guy in the glasses that's holding the gate, his name is Scott. Right behind him there's the water goes through there from the tunnel, right? So there is some kind of curb or something there. And he just disappears. Like, where did he go?
I mean,
then-
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
maybe it could be zoomed in, really bad footage. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I can still see him here, perhaps, and it's also dark. Does the other
Yeah.
guy disappear too? Not as much, huh?
Not as
No.
much.
Interesting.
And this guy won't let go of the gate. He's like holding on to that gate like it's gold or something. I don't know.
What sort of
Interesting.
stumbled us onto this is I don't know if I finished my thought that I was saying earlier, but as the camera comes around, somebody takes like what looks like a picture from a still camera, and when that flash lights up,
I sent him that, yeah.
You sent them that?
Yeah, he'll play it. In a second.
That's what made us think it was
There,
weird.
the gate's missing there. Look at
because-
his arm. Watch his arm. His arm disappears in.
Yeah, can I zoom in here? Let me see. Zoom to fill. Here we go. Yeah, that's
arm.
interesting.
His arm
huh?
just disappears. It's
Wait.
like a line.
The top
I
of
don't
the
know.
gate looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks
Right.
like something else is going on.
I don't know.
Well, the hand is
No.
going back and forth.
No, but you see like the shadow that goes above and kind of sticks out. Is that
then he goes
compression
there.
or?
And then Scott stands by the gate again.
It's just bizarre.
It's bizarre.
And that flash is what really trips me up. That flash that was caught, just because it puts this
Oh, there's
weird.
his arm. There's his arm disappeared. Philip Goldsberry's arm kind of just disappears as well.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just weird. It's just really weird.
Yeah.
yeah,
Here I'm
it
looking
You
at-
know,
disappears.
you know who took this footage?
Adam Life
Adam
is
from
driving.
Life and Driving. Yeah,
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
yeah.
That's the
And
one
he
where
did
Terrell-
go. Baron went on his show, and what happened? Baron wasn't. I remember Baron not happy with that show. Do
He
you
wasn't
remember what happened?
happy. All I
don't
know
remember.
is
I don't
I
remember.
wanted to interview him. He's like, I wouldn't bother. So I have not even reached out to him. So if somebody else wants to find out what the heck this is, I mean, this is the footage that, Terrell takes down that SD card. So
Yeah, I mean,
this is
okay,
footage that
so
we're all going by.
So
and
what
use
is the? Yeah, interesting. Yeah, this. You know what's so crazy to me, you guys, and I'll never get over this. I will say, and then I want to see some other footage that you sent me. The thing is, this is in an active shooter situation, okay, which the first actual alert, if I'm not mistaken, the first alert that went out from UVU to cell phones in the area was 88 minutes after the shot rang out. Okay. If that's the case, do you think if one shot went out and you saw somebody bleed out in front of you that was speaking to you and thousands of other people, that within a minute to even within an hour, people would be walking around in that area at all? And why aren't people? Why is the dude chilling on his phone? He's not looking around. Like, this is within how much
He
time
doesn't
is
look
this?
shocked. He doesn't even
No.
look shocked. They're both like
This is so wild to me
both of
that they're
their behaviors
just like manning the
were
gate and getting the camera done and texting my Uber, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what it looks
Yeah.
like.
that's
Texting
what it
me-
looks like. Like, we
Yeah.
just finished the set, like a beach set at the pool at the Mandalay Bay,
Yeah.
and they're hitting up their Coke dealer and they're trying to get their Uber to get their drugs. That's
I
it,
mean,
yo, bro.
I'm trying to find the speaker, and this is what like it went down a different rabbit hole because I'm trying to look for the speaker because in my other live stream, the one speaker with the transmitter is facing this way, and then different footage all of a sudden at the same time, it's this way. So
She was chasing that and sort of stumbled into this.
yeah, with Wisha from Wisha Birchwood on X. Like she helps me a lot as well. So
No, yeah, I mean, there could be a very simple explanation for the footage, right? But I know you
Yeah.
have a lot of other interesting things in here. So any Danksters out there, anybody that's watching, there's 1,500 people watching across platforms. Welcome. If you missed, I'll give you a quick rundown. I know there's double the amount of people from when I opened the show. Allegedly, in my opinion, what it looks like to me, actually from the FARA filings, Harmeet Dhillon Law Group law firm, the same law firm that is working for Show Faith by Works, which is a registered foreign agent, is the same name and company name as this company that's working for Brian Hartpole suing Candace Owens.
oh,
So
that is
from
crazy.
what it looks like, Harmeet Dhillon's law firm, which is working for a federally registered foreign agent for the government of Israel for a company that's geo-targeting and tracking American Christians and churches over the Southwest, 303 mega churches, is the same law firm, in my opinion, allegedly, until I do more research, but it's the same company, same name. And I don't know any other, high-profile Dhillon with an H law
So what does that
firms
mean to you? Do you think they're helping Harpole?
It's just proof that to me, like, I can't say proof, but it looks like to me that Israel is running the entire operation. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
It looks like Israel is running the TPUSA operation. Israel is running the Brian Hartpole lawsuit against Candace Owens. And at least the lobbyists, I mean the donors and the lawyers and the money, it all comes out when it comes in the paperwork, when it comes to the lawyers, when it comes to things that need to get done, because money is needed to get shit done, right? And where's that money coming from? It's coming from Zionist, Jewish, or Israeli donors or companies or the government itself. Because if indeed, I mean, obviously, I can't, like I said, Harmeet Dhillon is not a registered foreign agent. That company, Dhillon Law Group, law firm, is registered under a registered foreign agent. So it's a line item as a retainer fee. Okay, so I'm not saying that Harmeet Dhillon is a registered foreign agent. All I'm saying is that she's working for one. And whether or not you're helping them file within the FARA guidelines, you can't find another company to work for. You're going to help a company target Americans when you're working in the political apparatus in the highest levels of the government, third in line to be in the DOJ as one of the fucking lawyers in the DOJ. It's like, why would you even put yourself in that position unless you're just all in the entire system with them? You know what I mean? It's like,
Absolutely, man. It doesn't make
I don't
much
even
sense.
know what to say about it.
Yeah, it's like, why put yourself in that position when you know you're going to eventually might be scrutinized about it,
Hmm.
right?
Absolutely.
And it doesn't make you look very good either, as you just mentioned, right?
Right.
Like, you're a citizen attacking other citizens allegedly on behalf of allegedly a foreign government,
Yeah.
right, or foreign influence. Either way, how you want to put it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that I mean, when we found about Show Faith by Works and them going on tour with the what is it, Make Heaven Crowded, and then that guy, what's his Schnetz, what's the pastor, Greg Laurie, right? And this is all the same apparatus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so to me, it's like, why is an American Christian conservative organization that is tasked with spreading the word of finances and American conservative values and capitalism and what have you, working hand in hand with foreign governments? They are paying for the Experience Israel project. They've paid tens of thousands of dollars. They've paid Clock Tower LLC, which happened to close. They just paid out of America's Turning Point almost $1 million, which is 47% of America's Turning Point's income in 2019. They just paid it to some company that dissolved, and then the same exact name company opens up as a registered foreign agent. It's like, not only that, Charlie Kirk, the Charlie Kirk Show, is the #1 podcast on a platform called Salem Media Group that is working under a registered foreign agent as their strategy officer. It's like there's registered Israeli foreign agents all over the fucking place, especially around TPUSA. Now, as I start digging in, and that to me isn't very American or Christian, you know?
Agreed.
Thanks. So sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
Reason I got quiet for a second there is because our buddy Blake was texting me. So I was trying to listen to you guys and go back and forth. He actually sent me a couple of text messages from his correspondence with Adam Bartholomew. I just sent them to you. I don't know if you want to pull them up on the screen.
Where'd you send them at? Discord?
No, I sent them on your phone. I could send them on Discord though.
Yeah, please send them on Discord, and then or to my other number, my voice number, either one. So yeah, you know, I really don't like that, right? I don't like that as soon as Charlie is gone, all of a sudden, like, and it's not like as soon as Charlie's gone, like, obviously he was playing the game for quite some time, but it's like, okay, well, Ben Shapiro opens up. They're obviously moving on all of this money. That's what it looks like, at least. When I talked to, because I reached out for, you know, comment to Tyler Boyer, he told me, he said, oh, we're not taking money from any Jewish donors or Israel donors. That's what he told me. And so
sounds like an honest guy.
That's
I don't
weird.
know. Yeah, he
kinda
told me
shady.
that. Yeah, he told me
Weird.
that. I don't know.
Yo, and I just want to say real quick, shout out to Daisy. Daisy in the chat. She also sent me a very generous super. Thank you very much.
What's up? Oh, I didn't see her. What's up,
Hello,
Daisy?
Daisy.
Daisy's
Hi,
been in the chat
Daisy.
for a little bit.
Amazing,
You guys were
amazing.
going. I was paying attention to the chat. I had Blake texting me. I was trying to listen. I was like, that's why I got quiet for a minute. I was like multitasking.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, good.
I don't mind going through a couple supers, I guess, while we're do you want to do me a favor, Allie? Well,
Yeah.
actually, I have a bunch of your pictures, so I'll run through a couple of these real quick, and we'll keep it moving. Hey, bro, tired. I spent the last 9 days on the ground in Idaho and Utah, and all I can say is I appreciate you connected so much on the ground, and one other person that has truly nailed it, you should see. What's up, Measure Man? Thanks for the $10 banger. Yeah, man, send me whatever. You got my access, bro. I would love to see what you got. It's good to hear that you're around. You're always hustling, man, so it's good to see you. Max Deplorable 2A, Second Amendment, I think, huh? $5. Harmeet is an Indian woman. Oh, because I said it was a dude. I thought it was a woman at first. Then I saw the picture. Here, I'll tell you why. Here, hold on. Let me open up why I said that. That's so funny. Because I ended up going. This is the thing: is I opened this up, and it's like, okay, well, here, check this out. This is what made me second. It's like, that's why I don't want to second guess myself. I saw this, and it's like about Harmeet Dhillon Esquire, criminal defense, and then it's got a picture of a dude. So I was like, oh shit, okay, it must be a dude. But I forgot that she sold it or that her husband is involved. So Mr. Dhillon brings it deep in. I don't know. How the hell am I supposed to know? I don't know who the hell Harmeet is.
Thanks.
Honestly.
I told you not to assume their gender.
I'm trying not to.
But don't worry. All we want to know is if they're connected with registered foreign agents. Guy, girl, whatever. You know what I mean? They could be a Laura Loomer for all we care.
Yeah, they can
So-
even be halfway in between. We won't judge them.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll just get through these two from Max and then Daisy, and then we'll keep moving. Harmeet is an Indian woman and is usually actually very good on our side. When I made my post on X about her working with Show Faith by Works, I got attacked like relentlessly. Like, how
Really?
dare you? She is like an amazing person and blah 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 blah. I'm like, well,
No,
she's working
get
for a
outta
registered foreign
here.
agent. It's like just because like but look, I'm sure she's very good, and there's a lot of very great people that were on our side, you know what I mean? Like, or we thought so, but great on civil rights and pro First and Second Amendment. Good, we need that. And I'm not speaking on any of that. All I'm saying is that they're working for a government registered foreign agent. That's all. And then the same person says, now Harmeet's pushing anti-Semitism slop. I'm so glad you sent that. Thank you. That's okay.
a good one.
We love you for that. Thank you for the super chat. Daisy coming through with the
Daisy.
50. That's on Bayes right there.
Yes.
Bayes
thank you
is
very
Bayes.
much again.
All
Hi,
right.
Daisy.
So
Thanks for dropping
what's
in.
up, Daisy? We love you. What were you gonna say, Bayes?
No, nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
All right, so a couple more things. So if I were to show like a couple of clips, what about this bottle, this yellow bottle? Did you find, was that one of your findings as well?
Yes. So in footage, you'll see his name is Alex Fierro,
Fieria?
the security guard.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
look, I don't know what these bottles, maybe they're just like, I don't know what they put in the drink. Maybe it's just like what do you call it?
It's probably just an
Gatorade
electrolyte.
or
Electrolyte, yeah,
electrolyte
or
drink.
something,
But
right?
what's in the bottle isn't
Isn't the problem. I don't care about the fluid. It could be it could be water for all I care. What I'm showing
Right.
here is in footage, all the footage. This is an actual photograph from Charles McClintock. The bottle's full.
Mhm.
But if you go
Right.
back to the footage, it's half empty.
yeah.
So at the same time, it's I don't understand how the photograph, the professional photograph that was uploaded on the website is full, and then they're all at the same timing. Now the timing
They
is
are
all,
all in the same timing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
so this-
they Ali and
Days.
Chris actually broke this story the day that I went on their show.
yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It's funny. It's the same thing like you finding this out with Harmeet Dhillon, because they found out like right before we were gonna stream, like an hour or two before, just like today.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually exactly how it went down. So
Yeah.
like the series of events is you see Alex and he's standing there in position and by the barricade, and that's just before the shot rings out, right?
Yep.
Which
And then-
one? Okay, so
yeah,
it's
there are multiple
this one right
photos
here, right?
and
This is the
multiple,
one?
That's
Yeah,
it.
there are
Okay.
multiple photos like throughout like a timeline of a couple of minutes where you see the volume in the bottles.
So it's
consistent in
empty
all of them,
first, and
except
then it's
not
full.
empty, not empty. It's
Or,
about
like,
it's about
less.
3/4 full
Yeah.
before and after, and it's only while they're carrying Charlie that it's full. Am I correct?
Only in professional photographs are they full, but in all the video footage, it looks like this.
Yeah.
And the professional
Could
Charles
that
McClintock-
become compression?
I was just gonna say, is this compression?
I don't know.
Is this compression too?
I'm compressed
All
today.
right, I had to.
No,
I mean,
so
it could
good.
be. I
Listen,
guess.
I'm
I-
getting
I've said whether or not Charlie is dead or alive, I believe that all the people in the front row were all part of some sort of agency or organization.
well. There's definitely a lot of actors in the crowd. We did an actors episode too. Like
Yeah.
A
lot of actors in the crowd.
And
Look
what
at that.
moment
He's
is
running.
this?
He's running.
Oh,
too.
Hold on.
okay.
So
So
this
he's running
here,
to the
he's
scene.
running to Charlie.
And
so
it's still half empty.
So a lot of people say in that last picture on Charles that it's just sloshing around, and that's what we're seeing. Well, here he's ran
He
around,
jumped.
and now he's diving in onto the ground because he goes to his hands and knees. That's sloshing, but it doesn't look full.
And then
right.
what is it? Yeah, this isn't the same cluster you sent me. So what is this different?
I mean, there's a couple of pictures here. Like I see Brian Harpole grabbing his shirt and his pants. I don't know if you see that.
Oh, this is Charlie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. No, sorry, I'm blind. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
him, the way he's grabbing him is, I don't know if it's appropriate or not. Just his shirt. He's not even
You know,
grabbing his body.
it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that. I was actually looking up the guidelines today because I was, just doing research into the case on things that they're supposed to do, not to do. And in what was it? The TC. It was
Would
TC
he
some
be
guidelines.
holding his
But
head up like this? Sorry, go ahead.
no,
He's not even holding his head.
but they say that they're supposed to pick him up from under his armpits and by his clothes if possible, which I found to be very weird. You would think that they would just like want to grab his legs, but they
Well-
actually say that they're supposed to pull him up by his clothes.
Well, what I'm
With a
trying to
neck
say,
injury?
what I'm trying to say is, it looks like he's holding his own head up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we've been through this before.
Right?
While they're carrying him
is not
away, you
a-
see him raise his arm up
Unless
and
his
bend his
neck
wrist
is
up.
unless his neck is so fat that it's just keeping him up like that.
It should have been
Well,
flopped
you would
down, right?
imagine that it would be. I mean, I guess I don't. Unless he's like pulling his neck back and down somehow. I mean, I don't.
Actually,
I
you
don't
know
know.
what? You know what?
Interesting.
Also in this picture, I did a freeze frame of the video. This is like the high quality video that was put out by Piper, I believe it was, and went by frame. And there was one frame where I know John Bray even did an analysis on it. I said, "What's this line on his shirt?" Because you see no blood, and then all of a sudden you see blood, and it's just like a line. And he did an analysis of my picture on X, and then he said, "No, it's not blood," and I'm baffled. I don't know what it is. So
And
I
now
did send
this-
that to you too. Yeah.
There's one with like 4 dudes around him, and it's kind of got red blotches. Have you put that on YouTube already?
Which one?
It's the one with the guy with the sunglasses. There's 2 guys with sunglasses, right? It's a very white picture. I wish I could show you here. I just don't want to put it on
my
here.
photo.
Yeah, you sent it to me. It's part of this cluster. Like, if you look at
Oh
our
no.
Discord.
If you have Charlie's face in there, don't show that. Show
Okay.
there's just like from the neck down, it's just like a cutout. I don't know if you
Yeah. Okay. Let me look here. So let's see. There's from the neck down cutout. Oh,
It's going to be a tight picture.
I mean,
gonna
it
look
is
like a
very.
blob or something.
It looks like with a black line across it.
Yes.
Yes.
A
yes.
black line.
Yeah.
Line grief. All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that.
Okay. Here we go. So this one. Let's see here.
I think I sent the screen. Yes. Okay. So I put that line across. I'm just trying to reference
What a straight line is.
what's above it. So it is Charlie's shirt, and I can't show the rest of it.
So his head is like right up over here, right?
Yes.
Up here, right up
Yes.
here. And this is his top left shoulder blade,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
And
Okay.
So the black line I put there just to reference. I'm telling people it's like a straight line, and that's supposed to be like blood or whatever. And then John
Well, I
Bray
mean,
did an
it's-
analysis, and he said it's not. He doesn't know what it is. It's rigid, and I put his and now I think I put his couple of his screenshots of what he
Yeah.
said, what he thinks.
So what?
What
when
is this?
Are you pointing at
purple
something? Because I
stuff.
can't
The
see. if
purple
you're
stuff.
pointing.
Oh yeah. You can't see my mouse, huh?
No,
So this purple stuff that's right here underneath, on the bottom of the line.
that's what I have no idea.
We
It
don't
looks-
know. We
To
don't
me,
know
it
what
looks like
that
a
is.
rectangle.
He's talking about the stuff here.
Oh, down at the
So,
bottom.
Yeah, so we don't know below the black line. We don't know what that is. So for us, it was above the black line, and that it's basically a contrast picture for when they were picking Charlie up. So the picture you just showed previously,
Mhm.
as they're picking him up, that's where Ali was able to nab this still from.
Yeah.
And you can
Mm.
see that it just looked odd to us because it just cuts off in a straight line where the blood lines, where it
Yeah.
lands.
Do we have the image here? That
You have
you
the image, but
zoomed
I don't
in?
know if you want to share it.
Yeah,
So,
Well,
I don't
well,
know
we
if
don't
it's-
want to share anything with blood, but if we can get at least a slightly.
I can maybe edit
Blur out
it
his
real
head,
quick because
his
I
face.
have it. Well,
All right. Well, while you're looking at that, there was something else that I noticed today because I was thinking about doing a second live today earlier, so I was like going through some footage, and one of them was a slow motion footage of right after Charlie got hit. that was actually put out by Blake, and I noticed that on the table that there was a camera set up that was rolling and moving the entire time, filming the crowd. Now, I don't know if it was I mean, it could have been AI, like some sort of AI that's just rotating it, but I just like found it weird. You know, like just the
camera was
fact that
that?
it was set up there. You want me to
camera?
send it to you?
Yes, please.
But which camera was that? Where was that? Or
It
whose
was-
camera?
It looks like it was either on or right now. Here, watch. I'm gonna send it to Danks right now in the Discord, and he could pull it up. You guys will see what I mean. Because
Yeah,
Blake put out a very slowed down, higher quality video of this, and I don't know, it just stuck out. I'm like, why didn't I pay attention to this camera sooner? Thanks, I just sent you the link.
Is it one of the
right.
full-size
Well, actually, I
camera
probably
base?
should have just put it on the stage myself. Sorry.
It's all right. I can pull it. I'm trying to like blur out a little bit. If there's like I'm trying to use a blur tool here. Hold on one second.
Wait, hold on. I could get this. I got it right here if you want to just pull me up.
Yeah.
Now watch.
Make sure there's no audio.
Yeah, I did. You see that camera there?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
no,
yeah,
not
yeah.
on the table behind it, but watch
Yep.
watch the camera while everything's going. Now this is like slowed down to a quarter speed, but it's filming and it's moving around. It's recording everything while this is going on.
And you'll notice just before this all happened, Terrell touches that cameraman's shoulder and he slightly touches the knob of that camera. He slightly does I don't know, babe, does he zoom? Does he zoom out? He touches the handle.
Watch,
so that-
it's starting to turn now. Wait, is this it?
The can't. I got light in my eye.
Nope.
Okay.
I lied.
Like the lens.
There it
That's
is.
not. Oh yeah. It is. Hold on.
It's-
Hold on.
it
Is someone
starts-
not
it starts
moving from
rotating.
behind? It's
Hold
rotating
on.
on its own.
Oh no, he's
No,
moving
right
moving
there.
it. He
Oh,
moves
he's
it
moving
there.
with his shoulder. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
he
yeah,
moves
okay,
it.
okay.
So the panhandle there, that panhandle has the zoom control on it, and it looks like.
Wouldn't
it
that be
just bumps
interesting if they did that on purpose, though?
back. Actually, it's weird you just said that
we
because that's
caught
literally
that.
what Ali was just trying to talk about. So just before.
But
the
look, it's
shot
moving
right
again
there-
right now. Is he moving it again?
Yes.
Yeah,
so the
his
handle's
arm
in
is
his
like all
body.
up. Yeah, it's in his shoulder underneath his.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
saw it moving back and forth. I'm like, this is weird.
It is.
Well,
a
it's
little
all slow motion,
strange.
right? You gotta. I
hold
want to
on.
see the fast.
Oh yeah, there he's moving it again.
There it is. It
Yeah.
catches the back of
Yeah.
his arm. We actually had something about that camera too. Right before the
Look
band
at Rick
goes
Cohen's
off.
face.
Smiling.
No,
He's
but before that, I don't know. He just looked weird.
He's about to get a big smile on his face now.
Oh yeah,
Which is very weird. With
I
that
I
camera,
covered
though,
that multiple times.
Yeah, so did we. It's I don't know. It's devilish.
I got a lot of Instagram videos about that smile.
Yeah,
Oh, we covered a lot about him too.
yeah. That
And also
camera-
something else I noticed. Damn Flood, he's doing something with his glasses at one point. Let me see where it is. It's like, why are you sitting there? Where was it?
is that when he reaches up with his right hand, like to the side of his glasses? Are you talking about
Let me
that
see.
moment, Base?
Let me see where it was. There's one point where he's right around here. It's like, why is he holding his glasses right now? When he first gets over Charlie.
He's turning it on or off or something.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Well,
I
but-
had glasses like that, not camera glasses, but I did have a glasses that had a microphone and a speaker in them, and right there they do have buttons that you push for
touch it?
them. Now I haven't had those glasses, but I did go to.
Oh, you know what I
tried
just
them
noticed
on
too?
before,
This
and
this guy's got one of those, that yellow fluid in that water bottle too.
Yeah, they all
Yeah,
have
they
it.
all
it.
do.
They
So
all have
that's
it.
what makes us think it's like an electrolyte drink.
They could
Oh.
have been passing it around. Maybe why would they be sharing electrolyte drink though? You know what I mean?
That's weird.
No, they might be drinking the same thing, but
It's just all
Interesting.
weird.
Yeah, but it's weird that that's half full or a third, 2/3 full, and then it's full like a couple scenes later from the same dude.
Yeah, and then
Right.
after that, there's a shot after where then it's 1/3 empty again. So that full one is in the middle of that compilation, which is bizarre.
Yeah.
so this is that same photo.
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
they're
this is the
about to pick 'em
tabletop.
Yeah,
No,
they're
I
about
see.
to pick him
Okay.
up, and you see like the shirt underneath is pure white, and just in that frame is like a line.
Yeah.
And
It's
I say,
just
well,
a
that's
flat
odd.
line.
It's odd.
It is odd, yeah.
And yeah, John Bray did analysis on it. So thanks to him, because he saw my post and he said that's weird. I said, well, what do you think it is? And he goes, it's not blood. I did an analysis on it. It's very weird. So it's like rigid. What did he say? Rigid, squared, and
It was just a very sharp edge,
yeah.
to, for lack of a better word. And
Mm,
a couple people thought maybe it would have been a fold in his shirt, maybe, as they were picking him up, that maybe caught the blood. Maybe.
But then it disappears. So that's my problem. It's just in that one frame. People can go like do a slow mo on it. It's just in that one frame. This
interesting.
rectangular line.
Yeah. Just
I want to
lots of little
see.
oddities.
There's a couple of pictures here I want to pull up. You got so many. These are great. Okay, let's see
Yeah.
here. So there's this dude here. So who is this guy? This dude.
Okay, we haven't found him. So
We're getting close.
I did a live, and I found this is really incredible. I did
Is
a
that just like a
live.
Columbia sweater or something, or is that a military?
This guy, we think his name is Christopher or Chris.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's the only one that drove the SUV into UVU with Charlie in it. So it was him, it was Charlie, it was Frank and Mikey in the car coming into UVU. People are getting confused. They're like, he wasn't the one. It's Justin who was driving. I go, no. He
This guy
dropped
gets
the
out of
car.
the car.
Yes.
Yes.
So on the dash, and look, a lot of Bayes' mods were in my live stream that night. I'm like, that video of Charlie in the car coming into UVU? The dashboard had the Google map on it,
The
right?
GPS.
The GPS. And I looked into it and I went, oh, like even Wisha sent me, I found a clear picture and it said Christopher's iPhone, right? And I'm like, oh, well, someone said, oh, somebody that rented the car before could have been in the thing. I'm like, not if they're using the Google, the GPS maps, because it showed UVU, on the dash. So
Somebody had their phone
I
connected.
think I know who this is, but I don't have with 100% certainty. But I believe his name is Chris, but I don't know yet. I cannot.
And the interesting part is this would be a security person assigned to the team that has sort of slipped under the radar this entire time.
Yeah.
So that's why we're like, holy smokes, like a lot of people have been looking into security and other people around in the crowd. And here we have this guy who just sort of gets out of the vehicle after the fact, strolls in, and sort of just slipped right under the
Disappears.
radar. And the only way we even knew that he was the person who was driving Charlie in on that day, because I assumed it was Dan or somebody else
Yeah,
that drove him
wasn't.
in. But as that vehicle pulls up, you can see Dan walking in front of the vehicle. So it's like, holy smokes. Well, then who's driving the vehicle? This GPS is saying that it's a guy named Chris.
It's not Rick Cutler. People thought it was Rick Cutler. I'm like, that's not
Yeah.
Rick Cutler. That's not Rick Cutler.
Some
Rick Cutler
people
doesn't
thought-
have a.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that the only event that Rick Cutler had
Yep.
worked with him in a while?
I haven't seen him at any other Prove Me Wrong events.
The rumor was he had worked like a long time ago, like a while back with them, but he hadn't been a part of their team as far as we know for quite some time.
Yeah.
I want to know what his relationship was with Dan Flood. Like how far back
So
they go.
CK was poisoned with lean.
Oh
That's
my
terrible.
goodness.
Lean is not yellow, bro. That's terrible. I do want to say I took a poll. Don't ask me how I know. It's just not yellow. I mean, maybe there is a yellow, actually. I don't know. I haven't seen all. There's like the generic brands, you gotta, if you can't afford the good stuff. So I ran a poll. Do you think Tyler Robinson assassinated Charlie Kirk? And really, like, that's this. I wanted to say, like, was he on the route? Like, no, I don't. At the end of the day, like, did he shoot him or not? Because what they're saying is that he killed Charlie Kirk. All right. And they said they have definitive proof. And what's crazy is, like, when I think about definitive proof, they've attached themselves to this one photo I'm going to show you right here. If you look at this one, let me see here. Yeah, here we go. So this photo, right? So this is this, do you think this is like I don't know why they're using this as the main, like, we got him, and then a couple of other, how wild is that this is the shirt? I mean, this is the shot that they, the reason why I say that is because we got free Tyler shirts for sale.
Oh, how you zoom that out. Oh my goodness.
I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page, everybody. So look, if I'm wrong, again, like the Dhillon and Harmeet stuff, I'll give the money back if you want it. But this is the case because like the whole case is lying on this shit, right? And it's just kind of ridiculous. I really just can't believe that this is how they, and the weirdest part about this to me is that the camera actually turns with him running, with he or she or this individual running on the roof as well. It moves by itself and follows the alleged shooter, right? So I think it's very strange. And then they try to plug and play all these other footage of him walking, allegedly him. To me, none of the footage looks like Tyler Robinson. Even the one in Dairy Queen, to be honest with you, I don't think any of those are Tyler Robinson.
Doesn't look like him either. Yeah.
The stairwell doesn't look like him. Nothing. So I mention this stuff to a lot of people all the time, and I say if they could do it to him, they could do it to you too. And I hate to see all these people on X like, well, screw, he was involved anyway, even if he didn't, like, he took out a good man, he was involved. Like, how do you know? How could you even say that much? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, was he in Discord chats with Lance? Maybe. Has we heard it from him? No.
Well,
And
I don't know
Discord
how
came
come
out-
nobody's pointing out the fact that Lance, it's very plausible to believe that Lance could have had access to Tyler Robinson's Discord. So when you think about the 911 tapes and the fact that they seem to, be describing someone that not only doesn't match Tyler Robinson's description, but it's very plausible that it could have been matching Lance's. So if Lance was behind this, he could have been setting up Tyler and using access to his Discord to do it.
Yep.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Or they could have been in on it together, and it's like, okay, well, one does it and the other's going to take the fall because they know that they're going to beat the case. But that only makes sense if there was some form of intelligence or somebody involved in the investigation that would be in on it as well, or else they should have been able to see right through that. But Danks, real quick, if you're going to plug your shirt, it's only fair that we plug mine too. Especially since the free Tyler shirt was my idea. I got it right here. Just pull it.
I got it right here. This is the other free Tyler shirt. He wanted
Is that you,
I could be. I don't know.
Who's that?
I made the logo after my own likeness. I don't know this Tyler person that they're referring to.
Oh,
I do want to say.
But you can order the.
Go ahead.
I was going to say
where they can buy it.
I was going to say you could order the shirt right now at RealBayes.com. And 30% off with the promo code free speech.
Dhillon Law Firm is the law firm. I know I feel bad for those that have heard it. I'll just try to go quick. Dhillon Law Firm is working for a registered foreign agent. Show faith by works. They are the law firm on call for legal structure for working for legal for a foreign agent for Israel. That same law firm, Dhillon, is Dhillon. If we look at the actual the government document, I think it's this one. Yeah, here we go. If we just look right here. So this is the same law firm, okay, that is suing Candace Owens, all right? So the same law firm that's suing Candace Owens is the same law firm working for a registered foreign agent, okay? This is a problem for me. I think that this is a very big problem. And the fact that an American security agent, it's like,
is it a conflict or you think? Or
That's a very good question. I would love to ask Baron that, or just look it up myself. Excuse me. So we're gonna verify here live on the stream to actually go through what Claude is saying about it, since I literally found this out right before we were on the stream. I had it run through my database of all of my foreign agent documents from AmericansForTransparency.org, and it was like, cha-ching, it is indeed the same company. And I just wanted to have it double verify again. I have where's the image that I had?
You know, this is wild. All these verified foreign agents. Just imagine
Yeah.
how many unverified foreign agents there are.
Dude, they're everywhere, man. It's crazy, bro. It's just crazy. They're everywhere. This is the Foreign Agency Registration Act for Show Faith by Works. Dhillon Law Firm is straight down here on on-call legal fees for all. Dhillon Law Firm, keeping compliance with foreign agent registration, $20,000. Targeted Christian population, 3,899,925. 60% of them within major population centers: Southern California, Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Tucson, and Denver. So this law firm that's helping a company from getting paid from Israel target Christian Americans in the United States, millions of them, and also like 2.5 million to be exact. And these are the churches, actually. We'll just go to AmericansForTransparency.org. You can just scroll down to my website right here. Was your church targeted? And you can see all the churches that have been listed on the foreign agent registration. And there's 502, 501 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 states. And I ran all the math on, they're all mega churches. So this is the website, AmericansForTransparency.org. And so if you go here, I'll just show you how to get there. You just scroll down a little bit. Was your church targeted? And this is also the Salem Media Foreign Agent, the same one that runs Salem Media Group, the largest Christian conservative American radio and podcasting station in the country, that actually is partially owned by Donald Trump Jr. and Lara Trump.
Yeah.
They also own Salem Media Group. And Salem Media Group also owns Donald Trump Jr.'s company app, 30% of that app. So they're business married. So foreign agents everywhere. We should probably make a song. Foreign agents. I think I did make a song. I think I do have a song, actually. So I added up. These are all mega churches: Calvary Chapel, Prescott, Phoenix, Tucson. I mean, you can come in here, select your church. I probably should put a map on here. But yeah, I mean, this church has 23,000 congregants. Imagine, you don't know. You're going in and your phone is being geo-targeted, and then they're building a social map system of the people that are around you and wherever you go after that.
Yeah, like it's not even just the people like that are at the church. Like your neighbor can go to the church and then like go stop in the grocery store, and then everyone that they bump into or they're close to in the grocery store, they're all gonna get tagged. And then when all those people go back to their homes, everybody in their houses, they're all gonna get tagged. And probably like if you ever like check your Wi-Fi signal and you'll see like all the ones you don't recognize, those are your neighbors. Guess what? They're all getting tagged too. And then they just map it all out, and they could profile it. Literally, it's almost like COVID. It's like
it is like a virus.
Everybody gets tagged.
The money is coming from one place. This is the foreign agent. This is the funding of the foreign agents, the State of Israel Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Okay, this is how the money flows. So they get their Hasbara budget here, and then they filter it through these 3 companies. All right, and then it gets filtered out to all. They all have a purpose, and they're all working in tandem and simultaneously to spread propaganda. Bridges, this is the company that does the $7,000 a post. Okay, you've got all of them have a point. You know what I mean? So Show Faith by Works, this is one of them as well. You can come in here, you can talk to the AI agent. You could say, hey, like, ask anything, tell me about Show Faith by Works and what it does and all the documents. And I mean, it's worth a look at the very least. Okay, and I'm so glad. I didn't know that they were shutting down InfoWars. I feel so fortunate to be on their last month of InfoWars and to talk about this. It's one of the most important things, and I'm glad that Harrison Smith had me on. So shout out to Harrison and Alex Jones. And then fact 3 is Dhillon Law Firm and Dhillon Law Group are the same entity. That's what had me concerned, because I saw Dhillon Law Group and Law Firm were 2 different. So it says, this is the question that if anyone challenges you, you need to answer cold. Thank you, Cloud. You got my back. They're the same firm. Here's the chain of proof. The firm's official website confirms it is one firm, DhillonLaw.com. Dhillon Law Group is a national law firm of distinction with offices in California, Florida, Virginia, and New York. There's no separate entity called Dhillon Law Firm. The colloquial reference in the FARA budget line is shorthand for Dhillon Law Group. There's no other Dhillon named law firm at federal scale tied to Harmeet Dhillon. Matt Sarelson's official Dhillon Law Group bio puts him in the West Palm Beach office. Matt is based in the firm's Palm Beach office, but is also licensed in New York and Washington. Ah, that's the one. Okay, so let's see what else we got here so I can verify. Dhillon Law Group. That's the exact address on page 68. Okay, so there's matching addresses here. The Florida Bar Association matches Sarelson at Dhillon Law Group. So Sarelson at Dhillon Law Group. Okay. 1601, is that what it is? Let me see. Yeah, okay. So it says 1601 here. The Florida Bar Association, Dhillon Law Group. Matt is based in the Palm Beach office. Matt Sarelson, counsel for respondents. Darren, 1601. Florida, managing partner at Dhillon Law Group. Dhillon Law Team Showcase. Dhillon Law Firm, listed on page 14 of FARA Registration, is an on-call legal counsel for Show Faith by Works. The registered foreign agent of Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs is the same firm as Dhillon Law Group. The firm signed on page 68 of Harpole versus Owens as plaintiff's counsel against Candace Owens. The firm operates one West Palm Beach office at 1601 Forum Place, the Florida Bar Association, the U.S. Supreme Court docket, and the firm's own official website all confirm Matt Sarelson, the lead attorney suing Candace Owens, is Florida managing partner of Dhillon Law Group at that exact address. The firm is led by Harmeet Dhillon. So Dhillon Law Group. Okay. Contact us. Let's see. Lawsuits. Damn, you put your lawsuits up here?
What?
Suing Candace Owens.
I was half expecting to see her face highlighted there.
I know, right? First Amendment, international. Is this the same here? Yeah, I mean, Conan, yeah, gun rights. Remember they were talking about they were doing gun rights. Lawsuit, YouTube influencers versus Piper or Rockwell. Okay, you're working for influencers. Social media law, real estate, internet privacy, civil rights, anti-Semitism in schools and workplaces. Well, why not just lump that into civil rights? Wouldn't that be the same thing? I mean, what's the difference? I don't see anything about foreign agents. Where's the foreign agents line?
Foreign agents.
I'm just saying. Defamation law. Where's the foreign agents at?
I wonder how many of Trump's cases this firm is connected to. If any.
This is it. 1601 Forum Place. 415. Is there a phone number on here? Let's see. I really want to like nail this down right here. 305.
Got a phone number. We'll call.
Can I speak to Harmeet?
Yeah, the phone number is there if you want to give him a ring.
You might have to practice your Israeli accent.
Oh, fuck, bro. Jesus Christ. Look.
Did you say, Bayes, that you're wondering if they did anything with Trump? Like, did they this law firm do anything with Trump? I'm Googling it. It looks like they have.
Yeah, I mean, really? I would assume so. I would assume so. Like,
really?
Listen,
this
is how webs work. You know, like once you start connecting a couple of dots, you know, after that you just use pattern recognition to guess where it's going.
Literally just says that
we're breaking more news, folks.
The first thing that's on the list.
You can't be serious, bro.
And I'll take another guess. Does it say 2022?
2024. Okay. It says Dhillon Law Group, led by Harmeet. Is his name Harmeet?
Yeah.
Dhillon has played a key role in defending Donald Trump in several.
Oh my God!
In the case after January 6th,
including fighting to keep him on the 2024 ballot, defending him against-
let me ask you. Now let's start connecting some more dots.
I got all the
Let's
Trump
see.
ones right here.
But let's
my
see
God,
if they
they're
were.
right there
Let's
on
say
the
if they were
website?
working. Hold on. Real
They're
quick.
on the website.
Wait. They're all.
Go
on the
ahead.
website.
Go ahead. Yeah, they're right here.
I was gonna say, using my pattern recognition, I want to see if they were working on the same team as Alan Dershowitz and Pam Bondi.
He did the defamation suit. He did the 2020 election. The
Thanks.
RNC
Come on,
campaign.
get your Batman. Get your
Support.
Batman in. Cross reference with Alan Dershowitz and Pam Bondi, and see if that all connects.
Wow. Recognized for.
Because if it does, we got some major conflicts of interest with those Epstein
Yeah, that's
files.
what I was just saying. I'm like, isn't this a
Yeah.
conflict of interest? Because
How do you spell Dershowitz? D-I...
DERSO. I'm sorry, SHOWITZ.
And then who else?
And Pam Bondi.
Oh, yeah, Pam Bondi.
Now, if
Already
this all ties together, and you have an accused Mossad agent as one of them, a law firm that's connected with a verified foreign agent, and then you have Pam Bondi, the attorney general that buried the files that had the president's name in it over 30,000 times.
Oh my goodness.
And they're connected with the Turning Point USA case.
Oh,
This might be a bigger bombshell than we thought.
oh.
Wow, bro.
We need to let Candace
Wow,
know all
bro.
about this.
Wow, bro.
Time to start cooking.
We might need to call Elizabeth Lane, get her on the stream. Where's she at?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, she might
This is what happens when you dig into one
Yeah.
thing. You never know what it's gonna.
sends you down a rabbit hole, right?
You never know what else is in there, man.
So let's read through this here. So Dhillon Law Group client settles Title VII case against Columbia. They're the ones that handled the Columbia case, dude.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Dhillon Law Group client settles against Columbia. Dhillon Law Group today announced a landmark resolution filed with the EEOC on behalf of Columbia University professor. Today announced a landmark resolution, a case filed with the EEOC on behalf of Columbia as part of a broader $221 million settlement with Trump administration. Columbia has agreed to establish a $21 million fund. So were they working for Columbia or against? Our attorneys have experience. Okay. I don't know if that would be like a landmark resolution. Is a resolution something that they helped draft the opposite end of Trump or for Trump? Why would Trump use them anyways? I doubt that they would, right? So maybe, bro, this guy right here. So like they're out there bombing Iran and shit, and then they're using this guy right here to like partner with. You know what I mean? I don't know. No offense to anybody. Like my family is from Iran. I'm just saying, isn't it interesting how it comes auto prompted for consultation? I didn't choose anything. Anti-Semitism in schools. Like nothing else is selected, but anti-Semitism in school is selected.
Also, Dhillon Law Group.
There's
led
your answer, Baron.
by Harmeet Dhillon has also documented history of representing and defending Turning Point USA
And its affiliates.
and its affiliates.
So it seems like they might be a go-to source for them.
So this is great. This is great. We're gonna have to. This is great. Full client registration is not great. Actually, it's awful for the country.
This
It's
is
awful
awful.
for everyone. For TPUSA, for Charlie Kirk, for Brian Harpole. It's gonna be great for Candace and Barron. Full client registry and political operative web. Go ahead.
Wow. They do a lot for TPUSA. What the heck?
Trump. I didn't put TPUSA in here, but we probably should. What about all TPUSA and Heritage Foundation?
Active as April
Anything.
2026, it says.
So let's scroll up here. Let me read through all of this. There's a lot here. Okay. So Trump direct representation, multiple matters. Primary outside counsel for Trump 2024 presidential campaign took over after Jones Day departed on 2023. Represented Trump in Maine, Colorado, and other state ballot challenges. Represented Trump in U.S. Supreme Court ballot disqualification case. Represented Trump in Jan 6 Capitol-related litigation.
What the frick is happening here?
The same law firm that is suing Candace Owens represented Trump in January 6th
this
Capitol
is not
related
okay.
litigation. Defended
can't
Trump
believe
in
that.
Central Park 5 defamation case in Philadelphia. Filed FEC complaint challenging Biden to Harris campaign cash transfer. What is this? Let's go open this shit up. What's the chat looking like? What's up,
They're
chat?
putting bombs. They're putting bombshells in there. They're dropping bombs in there.
Trump
They're
taps
going, "Oh my
conservative
Lord."
boutique to fight Biden Harris transfer. And that's just for Trump. Trump taps. Dhillon Law
can't
Group
make
behind
this
new
shit up.
FEC complaint. Bro. There's 2,000 people here almost. 1,800. We need to get more people to see this so we can start getting people to look into this shit. Share this out. Like it. Comment more.
Comment, share.
Just spam the chat. Like, let's get people in here so they can see what we're looking at because this is super important. Don't forget.
I'm doing a search right now, trying to cross-reference some stuff. I should do the plug after this one, motherfucker. All right, Dhillon Law Group overlap with all three in different ways, but the strength of overlap varies. Pam Bondi, yes, strongest overlap 2020.
Oh my gosh.
Bondi joined Trump's first impeachment defense team in January 2020. The same year, Dhillon was a Trump 2020 campaign legal advisor, lawyers for Trump co-chair. Alan Dershowitz, yes, the strongest overlap being Dershowitz and Pam Bondi were both on Trump's impeachment defense team in 2020, while Dhillon was part of Trump's broader 2020 legal defense ecosystem. Todd Blanche, the one who's temporarily yes, but later parallel. Blanche joined Trump's criminal defense team in 2023 to 2024. DLG partner David Warrington represented Trump personally. Like, these are all ties right now. You understand this? These are all ties. They like what we're seeing right now is that they're all connected, and this is all connected to Epstein. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat it and use code names because this is too strong. We shouldn't have to. And that's exactly why they're suppressing people that are saying the names. Is because there's enough public records out there and documentation out there that ties all these scumbags together, and it ties them all to Mossad. And people need to know.
Yeah,
the money is there, bro. The money is funded straight from there. Dhillon, Dershowitz, Bondi connection. It says
think about it. Hold on for a second. Think about it. In the files, it says that the FBI had reason to believe that Trump was compromised. They said this in 2020, that they thought Trump was compromised and that Jared Kushner was his handler and possibly Alan Dershowitz too, and that they were both working for Mossad. Now that's not like a verified, but the FBI was investigating this. They had tips. They had reason to believe this. And now we're finding out that Alan Dershowitz, Pam Bondi, Todd Blanche, and this whoever this is, the Dhillon person that's involved in the Candace lawsuit, that they were all representing Trump at the same time. They were all in the same ecosystem. They wanted to have
Bondi swore in Harmeet Dhillon as the AG for civil rights April 7, 2024.
Okay. So Trump gets Pam Bondi. To be attorney general, buries the Epstein case, then temporarily replaces her with Todd Blanche. And then who's next on the list? They're gonna tap Lee Zeldin, one of the biggest Zionists in freaking the Republican Party, the person that passed the legislation, that put forward the legislation to make it illegal for 38 states to criticize Israel if they're getting like federal grants or whatnot. Like, this is why people say we're an occupied nation. It's all here. Yep. It's all here in black and white.
I'm messaging Daisy to see if she's still in the chat.
Yo, I called that shit too. I swear to God, I didn't even I knew about the ties, obviously, with Pam Bondi and Alan Dershowitz, from my past research, but that name never stood out to me. It didn't click, and I'm like, I guarantee it's there. Like, let me just run that through my little files real quick, and it came right up.
Crazy.
You're right, Danks. I should study my homework and my notes more and actually read my notes instead of just like reading it and then getting on the mic and calling people scumbags.
That's more fun, though.
So she's here. So she just showed back up. So why don't we break it down? You want to break it down, Bayes? I sent her a screen grab I'll share the screen with because I had
no,
AIG
I'm just gonna send it to her right now. I'm gonna send it to her in Discord.
Yeah, send her that too. She'll send
Yeah.
it to you.
Yeah.
And I'll send you some other stuff so that way you have our research that we did live on the stream. Here. I'll send you that. That whole thing has got Dhillon, TPUSA, and the Heritage Foundation is connected. Dhillon, Trump, Pam Bondi, Alan Dershowitz. Who else is it?
Blanche.
Todd Blanche connected. The same firm that's suing Candace Owens is working, and they for Trump did the lawsuit for Colombia, did the lawsuit for January 6th for Trump, was sworn in by Pam Bondi as Assistant Attorney General April 7th, 2025. It's all a web, it's all a club. We ain't in it. And guess what? Trump is just the face on it. He's being used. It's all about Shabbat Shalom, Chabad Labavitch, and fuck everybody else in the Iran war. That's all it is. Disgusting, bro.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this is a conflict now. It must be. I wonder if what Candace is going to think about all this.
Well, I'm glad that
throw
Daisy's
it
here
out.
and that she's going to get this information.
Yeah,
Because,
Dhillon is working here. I'll send you this. Here you go. There you go. Show faith by works. FARA registration. She missed that too, it looks like. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yep. She's like, no, really? And I'm like, yeah, really. This is, you got to go back. You're going to have to go back and watch this, Daisy, and just have Baron watch it with you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just something else, man. This
We
is
just
something
literally
else.
found this out on the spot.
Yeah,
Just
we
look
Yeah,
stumbled
I
into
mean,
a whole bunch of stuff
we-
live here.
I found this before, and like it didn't even feel right to leave it there. Anyways, I'm glad that you guys pushed further, Bayes pushed further, and then now we're all just jumping in. So let's look a little bit further into what else. So I pulled up a whole bunch of research here. So
Veritas?
MAGA media influencers. Oh
He's done
shit.
that.
So Representative Tucker Carlson, or I don't know if for or against Tucker Carlson gender discrimination lawsuit defense post Fox firing legal counsel, James O'Keefe Project Veritas, Ashley Biden diary FBI raid case 2021, Andy Ngo $900,000 Antifa lawsuit, Elon Musk X Corp, GARM antitrust lawsuit dismissed by Judge Boyle, James Damore Google discrimination case, Carrie Lake.
Oh, thanks. You know, there were a couple names on here that I didn't even read off when I was doing the search because the ones that I had called stood out. But just so you know, because I almost forgot to mention this, David Warrington, one of Dhillon Law Group's partners and
Mike
Trump's
Flynn.
personal attorney, became Trump's White House counsel.
Jeez, bro. They thought they were gonna
It says it
stick
here,
a
partner
freaking
leading in the
a
firm.
government law operative onto Candace, and that nobody was gonna find out. Is this a conflict of interest? Like, okay, is this all like? Give a summary of all of the overlaps that you've given to me so far, and also, are there any particular conflicts of interest for TPUSA, Brian Harpole, the White House / Trump / admin, or anything like that to be involved in this case?
Yo, chat,
Or
are
not.
you not entertained?
Put a fire emoji in the chat if you are entertained. Complete overlap summary and conflict of interest analysis. Here's the evidence. Every documented connection point identified across this investigation, organized by entity. The Dhillon Law Firm as the central node. The Dhillon Law Group sits at the intersection of every overlap in this story, tracking what they touch. Trump direct representation. Donald J. Trump 2024 campaign. Primary outside counsel for after Jones Day had departed. Trump Maine and Colorado ballot changes. Trump U.S. Supreme Court ballot disqualification case. Trump January 6th Capitol related litigation. Central Park 5 defamation case in Philadelphia. FEC challenging Biden to Harris. Trump 2020 campaign. Harmeet co-chaired Lawyers for Trump. Trump's inner circle, January 6 figures, Michael Flynn, Sebastian Gorka, the guy that's on Salem Media Group. That rings a bell. John McEntee, Kylie and Amy Kramer. Keep the fire emojis coming, you guys. Jesse Benton, convicted on foreign money campaign finance case. Imad Zuberi, Trump inauguration mega donors sentenced commuted by Trump. Tucker Carlson, James O'Keefe, and sometimes we don't like hearing certain people's names, but not all of them necessarily are an issue, but it shows that they are so interconnected. They've got their fingers in every single person that's important. Tucker Carlson, James O'Keefe, Project Veritas, Elon Musk, James Damore, Carrie Lake, the Republican National Committee, the fucking infrastructure for the Republican Party, New Jersey Republican State Committee, Wyoming Secretary of State, which is great because they hide all of the freaking registrations behind a registered agent. Arizona Republican Party, where Carrie Lake is at, where Tyler Boyer is at, where TPUSA is at, Bradford County, Pennsylvania Board of Elections, Georgia Republican Party, Show Faith by Works, Foreign Agent Council, Brian Harpole, Integrity Security Solutions. Heritage Foundation is her first professional position. You know the Heritage Foundation, right? This is the number one political. The Heritage Foundation is the largest. It's like what TPUSA wants to be. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So Heritage Foundation is operated by Zionists with a Zionist agenda. They've admitted it. Kevin is a CEO. Kevin has admitted it out of his own mouth. They are Zionist first. Like, not exactly like that, but he's basically said it. Her first professional position, Barron knows. Let Barron know. The company that's suing Candace, the owner, first position was Heritage Foundation. Assistant editor at Policy Review. Federalist Society. Leadership role at University of Georgia, Virginia School of Law. Active member throughout career. Republican National Committee woman from California for 8 years. Vice chair of California Republican Party. Ran against Ronna McDaniel for RNC chair. Turning Point USA. She works for TPUSA endorsed for RNC chair in 2023 through Charlie Kirk's Mount Vernon project, confirmed in ADL official backgrounder on TPUSA.
Yo, and Dhillon Law Group also represented Ben Shapiro. We could throw that one out there too.
Wow.
That doesn't surprise me in the least bit, considering what we've been digging up tonight.
Wow. Okay. So we're going to get to conflicts of interest, you guys. Just wait. All right. This is crazy. Yeah, no.
It's crazy. This is pure crazy.
This is crazy. Dershowitz. Oh my gosh. This thing goes on forever. Okay. So Center for American Liberty. Follow, like, subscribe, and follow, please. For all of us here, Alley Top Files, RealBayes, Danksterintel, you got 1,000 people in here on this YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, because we do business over here. We break news, we expose the corruptness, and we show people that the government is just a bunch of suits taking money, putting us in jail, lying, hiding sexual shit against young people, just like all kinds of crazy shit, man. When is enough going to be enough?
And we're running these searches while we're live streaming right now.
I'm not making shit up, bro. It's right here, you know? Jeez, bro.
And we got Daisy in the chat too. I'm sure she's doing a little research right now too.
Oh yeah. I'll send this to you, Daisy. Here, let me just go down and copy it and send this to you real quick.
And I've always said, and Allie knows this too, that like when it comes to my research, I'm an open book. I don't hoard nothing. I get it. You guys got it. I'll stream it. I'll send it out. I don't even have to cover it.
All right. So let me go back up here. So, okay. Bondi, let me get back here. The 3-chair personnel, Department of Justice, Attorney General, Assistant Attorney General, the 3-chair personnel pipeline from one law firm. This is the structural overlap that defines the entire investigation.
Ooh,
Seat 1, White House counsel, David A. Warrington. White House counsel? was
That's
a
crazy.
former partner at Dhillon Law Group, led the firm's political law unit, Trump's personal attorney, David Warrington, Trump's personal campaign general counsel, now advises president on DOJ appointments and pardons. Seat 2, DOJ Civil Rights Division Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dhillon, founder of Dhillon Law Group, Heritage Foundation alumni, TPUSA endorsed, holds $5 to $25 million in financial stake in the firm, currently nominated for Associate Attorney General. This is who is trying to be the Attorney General of the United States. Florida Managing Partner Matthew Seth Sarelson, lead attorney on Harpel versus Owens, active member Republican National Lawyers Association from their West Palm Beach office. Plus the family element, Mandeep Dhillon, Harmeet's brother, now managing partner of the firm he took over when Harmeet went to the DOJ. Bondi parallel track. Bondi to Harmeet Dhillon, FARA registered. So, by the way, Bondi is a foreign agent for Qatar, registered in the FARA documents before she became the Attorney General, and did not disclose that when she became the Attorney General. Dhillon, founder of firm holding FARA registrant to retainer before DOJ Civil Rights Assistant Attorney General. So working for a foreign agent of another company, being paid for a company that's being paid by a foreign agent, and working for American civil rights. What about American civil rights? Yeah, you're helping uphold the foreign agent law, but you're getting paid by a company to target American Christians, right? It's like you're like trying to tell yours. I know how I can imagine. Well, if you had a soul, which I doubt, but if you did, if it were me, right? And I was like, damn, bro, they're going to pay me $20K. Like, I just got to file a little bit of paperwork. It's all good. Like, I'm helping them actually stay within the guidelines of FARA. You know, I'm making it legal so everyone can see exactly how it's done properly, right? Wrong, because you're working for someone that's targeting millions of Christians. Bondi gutted also the Foreign Agent Malign Center, which is the oversight for FARA. On day one, her first appointment was to disband federal felonious crimes for FARA, for not doing proper FARA. You know what I mean? Not filing proper FARA documentation. Dhillon positioned to oversee the same. Okay, let's get to Dershowitz. Not a direct attorney-client relationship with Dhillon, but an aligned block. Dershowitz publicly defended Bondi after firing. Dershowitz served on same Trump 2020 impeachment team as Bondi. Dershowitz is one of the most prominent pro-Israel legal advocates in the country. Dhillon Law Group represents Israeli foreign agent on FARA compliance. The Heritage Foundation, Harmeet Dhillon's first job, Heritage authored Project Esther. Heritage authored Project 2025. Heritage TPUSA operational collaboration confirmed by Kevin Roberts. TPUSA overlap. TPUSA endorsed Dhillon for RNC chair. Brian Harpel, TPUSA's former security chief, is the Dhillon Law Group plaintiff against Owens. Dhillon launched DOJ civil rights investigation into UC Berkeley over a TPUSA event in November. Dhillon visited UC Berkeley campus, met with FBI and U.S. attorney. Triggered companion Department of Education Clary Act investigation. Owens lawsuit as the intersection point. Filed by Dhillon Law Group. Plaintiff is TPUSA affiliated security contractor, organization that endorsed Dhillon. Complaint paragraphs 11 and 19 attack Owens for criticism of Israel, Chabad Lavovich, and Iran war narrative. That language framing aligns with Heritage Foundation's Project Esther. Owens is being silenced for criticism of the exact ideology alignment the architecture serves. This is the convergence document. Part 2, conflict of interest analysis by entity. You asked specifically about TPUSA, Brian Harpel, the White House, Trump, and the administration. Here's the analysis for each. Conflict analysis. Is TPUSA a party to Harpel versus Owens? No. TPUSA is not named as a plaintiff or defendant. Does TPUSA have a documented operational interest in the outcome? Yes, multiple ways. Specific TPUSA conflicts. Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk, is named in the complaint's allegations, The Fort Huachuca conspiracy theory Owens promoted, alleged Erica Kirk was at the meeting. TPUSA, now run by Erica Kirk as CEO, has direct reputational interest in defeating Owens. TPUSA already issued cease and desist letters to Owens through TPUSA and Erica Kirk. The lawsuit is the escalation of an existing TPUSA Owens conflict. Brian Harpole was TPUSA's security contractor through his Integrity Security Solutions. His professional reputation established through TPUSA work is a reputational asset the lawsuit seeks to defend. TPUSA has implicit interest in protecting that asset. Bro, what are you talking about? The guy was was security contractor for Charlie Kirk when he got killed. What do you mean? Like Candace Owens has anything to do with their downfall, bro? Barron said it last night, and that's they're using her as a scapegoat for Charlie getting killed while he worked for them. Fuck you guys, bro. You're shameless. Shameless. TPUSA political endorsement of Harmeet Dhillon for RNC chair. So it's like TPUSA's institutional interest is suppressing the Charlie Kirk assassination conspiracy theories is the underlying motivation of the lawsuit. If Owens prevails or extracts damaging discovery, TPUSA's institutional narrative on the assassination is weakened. The conflict question, is this a private contractor's defamation case, or is it TPUSA's institutional interest being prosecuted through a private contractor's
Is that the same
name?
Ken Starr?
He also defended Tyler Boyer.
Who?
Um,
Harpole?
The
The law group.
law
Dhillon.
group.
The law group.
Dhillon?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyer, add
Yeah.
that one. Tyler Boyer's in there.
Who is paying for? Okay, so this is discovery questions. Okay. Filing parties, technically Brian Harpole and Integrity Solutions. Who is paying for 3 law firms, Dhillon Law Group, Swafford Law Firm, and we need to look at the other ones. Swafford Law Firm and Contarino Roth. Here, I'll put them I'll send them in our Discord. So I'll put these in the chat, you guys, so you can have them. Conflict analysis, Brian Harpole. Is Harpole's case legitimate on its face? Possibly. Defamation lawsuits over false statements of fact can be valid. The complaint pleads facts that, if true, sorry, hold on, I got distracted here. If true, where am I at? Sorry, guys, hold on one second. I gotta send this.
What do you got?
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go.
Something here.
Defamation lawsuit over false statements can be valid. The complaints, if true, would establish actual malice. Does Harpole have personal conflicts in this lawsuit? Several worth examining. The complaint argues Harpole is a private figure, not a limited purpose public figure. Harpole appeared on the Sean Ryan show. The complaint argues Harpole is a private figure. Harpole appeared on the Sean Ryan show, a mid-tier conservative podcast with millions of listeners. Gary Milton's Paramount Tactical podcast specifically to address the Charlie Kirk assassination response. These appearances arguably make him a limited purpose public figure under Tennessee precedent. The plaintiff has a financial incentive to claim private figure status because it lowers the legal standard from actual malice to negligence. The complaint claims sorry, I know I'm rambling on. I want to just get through this here. The complaint claims Harpole did not respond to Owens December 17th. That's right. So she reached out 3 times and they never responded to her. Brian Harpole, right? So they're trying to sue her, and she was trying to correct the record before they even thought about a lawsuit. And they never responded for her to correct for him to correct the record when she reached out. So if she's trying to correct the record and say, I don't want to be sued, I don't want to be wrong, and I want to prove Mitch Snow wrong if indeed he's wrong, you have an obligation to respond to her with the facts directly because she's reaching out. And then you're going to sue her and you didn't respond? The complaint claims Harpole did not respond. Harpole's prior podcast appearances arguably destroy the privacy claim. The lawsuit invites massive discovery into TPUSA's security operations, Charlie Kirk's actual security plan, and the Fort Huachuca records. It's almost like they're trying to destroy Charlie Kirk's legacy, destroy TPUSA, and get caught for a crime if they did one. Is the White House a party to Hartpole versus Owens? No. Does the White House have documented connections to the lawsuit's legal infrastructure? Yes, multiple. So what else? Conflict analysis, specific federal employee conflicts. 18 USC 208 prohibits federal employees from participating in particular matters in which they have a financial interest. Dhillon holds $5 million to $25 million in her old law firm per the OGE disclosure. The firm holds a foreign agent compliance retainer. The firm is litigating Candace Owens. Whether this triggers 208 depends on whether her DOJ civil rights position requires action on matters where the firm has interest. Project Esther enforcement, anti-Semitism investigations, and FARA adjacent matters all potentially could trigger. 5 CFR 2635502 requires recusal where impartiality could reasonably be questioned. Dhillon launched a DOJ investigation into Berkeley by an event held by an organization. Blah, 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 blah. The bottom line, Harmeet Dhillon's federal employee conflict. Well, the thing is, this is the firm itself, right? So she herself is not actually that I can see on the case. Ben Shapiro is bigger than you thought. You asked about Ben Shapiro. He is directly named in the Harpole versus Owens complaint footnotes as a primary citation source. Shapiro is the trigger event for the lawsuit's key episode per the Harpole versus Owens complaint. Paragraph 55, footnote 18. Let's go look at it. 55. Oops. 55. Footnote 18.
So he's listed in the footnotes? Shapiro.
Where?
Oh,
yeah, that's what it said. I don't even know how to read this shit. Footnotes. What is the footnote?
Crazy.
Over here somewhere? Wouldn't it be down here? Oh, it should be somewhere else probably, huh? Where would it be though? Let me see. Can I just type in Shapiro? Here we go. Candace Owens, what does Ben Shapiro know about Erica Kirk and Fort Huachuca? Oh, they used this. 2646. Let's go look at it. They didn't even put the timestamp clip. You guys are lazy, bro.
Man, even we do that.
Even we do that.
Who give money to Turning Point. I would assume good people, but who wanted him to take me off the roster. And this has all become public, and the whole thing is so sad that I never talk about it, except to say Charlie stood firm in his often stated and deeply held belief that people should be able to debate, and that if you have something valid to say, if you're telling the truth, you ought to be able to explain it calmly and in detail to people who don't agree with you, and that you shouldn't immediately resort to shut up racist.
That is Charlie Kirk's true legacy, and that is Charlie Kirk's true friend, just as I was and am and will continue to fight and ask questions about who killed Charlie Kirk. And to people that are at home, I implore you to wake up to these people who believe that they are contract lords. I challenge Black Americans to wake up to your true history, because your quarrel is not with white men. Okay?
Oh,
Wake up to who publishes.
So it says 20. It says 20. Oh, 26. Yeah, no. Oh, okay. It's coming over
these
here.
Books and keeps us warring with one another. Christians versus Christians, right? Christians versus Muslims. Wake up and learn the true history of slavery, because that wasn't exactly a white men sport. Okay? Jewish people were the ones.
Damn, at 46, she says Jewish.
White men sport. Okay?
46, 26, 46. Is that what it says? The word Jewish comes out. Bro, what kind of lawsuit is this?
The word Jewish comes out.
Yo. The word Jewish at 26, 46. Candace, what does Ben Shapiro know about? That doesn't. You guys are.
Wow.
That's flaky, man.
Bro.
Why was that even put in? That's brutal.
Bro, 26, 46. She says the word Jewish. These motherfuckers, bro.
Jewish people were the ones.
This is so ridiculous, bro.
That were trading us. Jewish people were in control of the slave trade. They've buried a lot of it, but it's there and you can find it.
And that's not true? Is that not true? I mean, it's history, right? So what's the problem? What's the problem?
Facts are
What is
facts,
this?
man.
Facts are facts, bro. Let's see. So let's just ask. Let's
Wait,
just
hold
see.
on, real quick. Let me
Interesting.
move this.
Oh my goodness.
What do you got? You want to show something?
Yeah, it's not something that we haven't seen before, but I think it's pertinent right now. After that,
And Jewish donors, they have a lot of explaining to do, a lot of decoupling to do, because Jewish donors have been the #1 funding mechanism of radical, open border, neoliberal, quasi-Marxist policies, cultural institutions, and nonprofits. This is a beast created by secular Jews. And now it's coming for Jews, and they're like, what on earth happened? And it's not just the colleges. It's the nonprofits. It's the movies. It's Hollywood. It's all of it. It's like time for you guys to wake up.
Yep. 100, Charlie.
1000%.
100, brother.
all right, where do we leave off?
We left off
I think-
under Daisy, right? Was that the last one? Yeah. Go ahead and tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
Wait, where is
Can you read it?
Daisy? Was the last one. All right, so
Yeah.
we got Big Chat.
Yeah.
Barron's episode 5 is Life is Driving, bro. Custodian 423, $2. Thank you. Said TPUSA has more media training than Sinister. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know, because they're kind of in that same
That's a
vicinity,
comment.
too.
That's a hell of a comment.
What's up with stealing the memory card?
Bro, at least ISIS can scare motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, I mean, weren't they?
Well, Erica Kirk is good at it too. She scares people with the way she looks at them.
I got to be
All
careful
right.
with what I say here. All right,
And
so
that's all she's
Lazika,
gotta do is
$10
just stare at
said
people.
Harpole is suing Candace
Hold
Owens.
on. We didn't. Did we read this one?
Yeah.
What,
yeah,
what's
I
up with
read
stealing
it
the memory?
quick.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, let me pull them
Sorry.
up so that they get their third time.
That's true.
Go
You're
ahead.
Right. All right. So Lazika, $10 said Harpole is suing Candace Owens in deal not to be sued by TPU and get them the Fort Huachuca pics. See who is busted. Colvette took Trump's take money and effort to Miriam Adelson and is untouchable now. Who else is AK aligned with? Oh, Andrew Colvette. That's a good
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Then we got
Let me screenshot that real quick. All right, gosh. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the super chat, Lazika.
And then West Texas is the best Texas, $10. Remember, y'all, Cutler is a brother. He's got the tattoo. He had Brian as he was hanging out at the SUV. Does that sound like a first timer? No, I didn't say that he was a first timer. I said that it was his first time in a long time working. Like he wasn't a regular with that crew. So obviously, if they were going to do some shady shit, that they would want to bring in somebody that they trust that might not be a regular there, but is a regular with them. That was the point that I was trying to make, which, you know, Blake reinforced here.
Agreed.
Did you see all his tattoos though? We did a
No.
rundown of his tattoos yesterday.
Oh, I
He
gotta
has
watch
some
that.
Hebrew tattoos on his arm as well.
I just want to show something real quick, right? I don't want to lose my spot. Let me leave that there for a second. Okay, so check this out. So it says right here, it says, for example, Owens has been publicly quoted as saying Jewish people were the ones that were trading us, black people. Jewish people were in control of the slave trade. Bizarre propaganda. So in the Mengele twins, bizarre propaganda. Is there any other slave word slave in here? Okay, so that's it, right? So if we look at this, yes, did Jews own slaves? Yes, historically, some Jewish individuals owned and traded slaves, just as members of others religious and ethnic groups did. I had to go to Google because actually Claude, it very rarely stops me. But it said it didn't want to give me too much why I'm pushing back. The framing of the question, what parts of geohistory is this true? Assume that underlying claim has a true component that just needs to be located historically. It doesn't. This is one of the most thoroughly debunked propaganda claims in modern American history. It originates as a Nation of Islam publication. However, Google itself says yes, Jewish individuals owned and traded slaves. However, mainstream historians emphasize that Jewish participations, mainstream historians, those are to be trusted, that Jewish participation was proportionally to their population and that they did not play a dominant or disproportionate role in the global slave trade. Yeah, slavery in the United States. I'm not saying they do or do not. I'm just reading from the text. Roughly 1 in 4 Jewish households owned at least one slave. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Dang.
Urban versus rural. Most Jewish slave owners lived in cities rather than on large plantations. They typically owned a small number of slaves for domestic work or to help in business. Historians such as Eli Faber and Jason Silverman state that Jewish involvement was minuscule in the context of overall Southern slave economy. You know that slavery wasn't just the United States, right? Like,
It was kind of all over the world.
If it was in the United States. I asked in general and in history. Yes, throughout history, Jewish individuals owned and traded slaves in various societies across the globe. Their involvement was generally consistent with the laws and economic practices of the time and place they lived. Man, it's really good at making it just sound just dandy, right? Just sounds dandy. Here is the general historical breakdown. Ancient world. In ancient Israel and the Mediterranean, slavery was a universal institution. The Torah regulated it, providing specific rules for the treatment of Hebrew slaves and Canaanite slaves, foreigners who were often held permanently. Middle Ages. This is ancient world. Middle Ages. Jewish merchants were involved in the international slave trade between the Christian and Islamic worlds, particularly in Europe and the Mediterranean. Early modern period from the 15th to the 18th century, Jewish merchants participated in the Atlantic slave trade. This was most prominent in Dutch and Portuguese colonies, where some owned plantations or worked as maritime traders, and in the Islamic world, in Iran, essentially the Ottoman Empire as well, other Muslim majority lands, Jewish communities existed within a legal framework that allowed for the ownership of domestic slaves, which Jews weren't the only ones. But to deny the fact that they're just saying it's not true, the way did she say it, how they framed it? Because they said Jewish people were the ones that were trading and Jewish people were in control of the slave trade. It's interesting that she says control, that they say she said it. Let's go back to this.
Warring with one another, Christians versus Christians, right? Christians versus Muslims. Wake up and learn the true history of slavery.
I'm glad that Dala put that in the chat and I caught it. Let me see. You know this? They have where is it? There's so many people chatting right now. Here it is. About 10% owned slaves, 2% for whites.
That's a very bizarre fact, if true.
Yo, people got slavery all fucked up. We're all slaves at this point. People just don't know it.
True.
That's the psyop. That's the psyop of the post JFK America. Slowly but surely, we all became debt slaves. And they just tricked us into thinking otherwise.
Yep.
Holding the same line, doesn't want to give it to me. It'll let me research foreign agents and all this. The comment numbers are wrong. 10% of Jews own slaves, 2% of whites. Framing is a recycled propaganda statistic that conflates different timing periods, geographies, and definitions of ownership. What the U.S. Census data actually shows. Total slaveholders. Slaveholding, white population, roughly 1.4% nationally. White families in slave states only, 25%. So the 2% number of whites is cherry-picked to use the national total population denominator, which is misleading because most of the white population lived in non-slave states. Total population in the United States of Jews in the United States was 150,000. You don't think that every single one of those, it said 1 in 4, right? So we'll say 20, 30, what is it, 30,000? What's 150,000? 150 divided by 4, 37,500. So 37,500. And then what was 1.4% of whites nationally? And how many people were in the country at that time? So 37,500 Jews owned slaves in the United States at that time. according to Google.
Because that wasn't exactly a white men sport, okay? Jewish people were the ones that were trading us. Jewish people were in control of the slave trade. They've buried a lot of it, but it's there, and you can find it.
A little bit of math. We figured it out right here.
I think all of
You
us
didn't see the calculator. I wish that I was sharing my whole screen, but I had the calculator up.
need to wake up to this because it's making
Yeah, this is just sickening, bro. Let's do some more super chats.
All right, can you read them quick?
Yeah. Duchess, hey, what's up, Duchess? $5. The original narrative worked. So many people say Tyler confessed and his parents turned him in. Damage was done within 33 hours. Can't forget that. Thank you, Duchess. Good to see you. PDDHC. Hi, I just won my second case. Hey, congratulations. I know I was talking shit to you last week. I was just messing with you. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. That was the one that I felt bad. I even told Bayes after. I was like, dang, I kind of feel bad. I hope she wasn't she didn't take me too seriously because I was just messing around. But congratulations. That's awesome. Thank you for the super chat. Congrats. Keep it up. Come back for your third case. I want to see you win your third case. Destroy the blob member for a month. How can I register as a domestic agent? Oh, if they had one. Yeah. I guess I don't even think you can do that in the FBI or the CIA. I think they're all just working for Israel now. I'm not sure though.
You're not?
Maybe.
No, I'm not sure. But you know, once they have the all room, then they will completely be tied in.
They do it for ball, bro.
PDDHC with another 20. Hate Trump. Well, maybe we can have you do a case against Trump after all is said and done. Thanks for the super. Death Queef engaged $2. Are you engaged in the chat, or did you just get engaged? Did you just get engaged and put a $2 super chat to let us know? Congrats. Add that said congrats. Like, thank you for the super chat, Death Queen. Jackie C423 $5. Add Daily Wire 2. Ben Shapiro is Daily Wire, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That is Daily Wire for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was from 8:51. It's 9:35, so it's been about 40 minutes. Blue B, doing my small bit to help move that algorithm. That's right. Thank you. Super chats are the #1 signal to the algorithm, so thank you very, very much. A lot of people don't know that.
Is that so?
Yeah, that is.
Damn,
so.
I got to stop telling people not to send them. Yo, guys, hit me up. $1. $1. Oh, no, $2 the minimum?
No, I think it's $1.
All right, $1. Whatever it is.
Sticker. Throw a $1 super sticker for your boy Bayes and your boy Danks. Death Queef 69 $2. And you can go to Allie. You can super chat anybody's videos as well. Super thanks.
Yeah, after they're done.
Death
right?
Queefs, absolutely. And also, I'm going to give you your recording so you can take and do whatever you want with this as well. So if you want to upload it.
Somebody
like
said
that.
something about 33. I just did something on Pastor Sunday when Frank keeps referencing Charlie being 31 years old.
31's a thing too.
31 is a thing too. He
It's a
says it
thing.
so many times. 31 in Hebrew is God.
It means God or divine one.
Yeah.
In Hebrew, and they keep bringing up Charlie's age all the time.
All the time.
Trying to.
He died at 31. Like, how many times does he say it?
Yeah, they're really pushing a lot of small narratives on that. Just something.
Follow Allie Top Files, our special guest, and Chris, RealBayes, and Danksterintel, please. So can you tell me a little bit more about that? Exactly what you're trying to say?
It's like we've been working. Like we do a show basically on the pastors every Sunday, and we're putting links to how they're trying to create this Judeo-Christian crap, right? So they're taking things from Christian history, for example, like the lion. And now our friends overseas have that as like their national symbol. They've even named military campaigns after it, right? Look at the last 2 times they
Operation Lion.
Yeah. So
Roaring Lion.
Yeah, Rising Lion and Roaring Lion. And then they gave Charlie the Lion Heart Award on behalf of Bibi, which Rob McCoy accepted. So that's one way that they're trying to sort of push that along. Now with the numbers, they've also been doing that with his age, and the references to our friends overseas, God and divinity. And they've also done a lot of mentions about the martyr. So it's like they're constantly trying to raise Charlie up on a pedestal for our friends overseas. And they're doing it in multiple different ways, and they're doing it very subtly. And the 31 is something that Ali just caught on to recently, because we've all been very well aware of the 33 for a while, right? Like that's not a thing. But she stumbled on this, was it last weekend or 2 weekends ago?
Because Frank won't stop saying it.
Yeah, because Frank just won't shut his mouth about it. So then we looked into it and we're like, hold on, are you bringing up his age because you're trying to tie him into a divinity of some kind over there? Because that's fucking bizarre if you are.
Also, the rabbi, when Charlie Kirk passed away, called him the Abraham of our time.
Yes.
And then there was about 2 weeks after his death, all of the pastors, I did a compilation, all of them. There must be a group chat of martyrs somewhere that I don't know about, but they all reference him as the martyr. So, and then Frank just said, last week, about impact event.
Yeah, impact event.
What's an impact event? Well, his death was an impact event, and so was the resurrection of Jesus. And what is Charlie? And then he's like, there you go. And I'm like, what did you just say?
So basically, he was trying to compare the assassination to the resurrection of Christ. And he was like, what if Charlie were to have been shot and then walked out of the morgue 3 days later? Would that be an impact event? And we're just like, what are you trying to do? How much more are you trying to monetize the loss of this man? Right?
Jeez.
The more you make him worth, the higher you put him on this pedestal, the more you can monetize that man's ass. And it's
like the Charlie Kirk ballroom. I heard that they want to make the courtyard call UVU courtyard. They want to make it Charlie Kirk courtyard. So it's just bizarre. Now it's going to be the Charlie Kirk ballroom.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
No.
Somebody brought.
I saw that. I didn't know if it was real.
Where? At the ball house, the White House ballroom?
Yeah. Somebody brought it.
Going to name it after Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. Somebody brought it to Colvat, and he's going to try to run with it allegedly.
And Jack Prospect.
Jack Prospect too.
Yeah, he posted it.
Yeah, he posted it as well.
They've got almost 6 million subscribers. They're running on the Charlie Kirk, the real Charlie Kirk. And there's no Charlie Kirk there. Okay. Now, when I did reach out and talk to Tyler Boyer, as journalists should, so if you are criticizing someone or you're a journalist, I would recommend you at least reach out. But he told me that this is a business. Charlie Kirk Show podcast is a business, and that he owns that business with Charlie Kirk, and that's how they've made their wealth, and that all their wealth went into the TPUSA money went back into the business itself, and so they lived off of the podcast for the most part. That's what I understood. So I understand that the Charlie Kirk Show itself is the business, and it's separate from TPUSA, and it's not like me, who I just opened up a YouTube channel and I started a show. They have a podcast as a business that's integrated with Salem Media Group, which is also operated by Chief Strategy Officer Brad Parscale, who is an Israeli foreign agent who takes millions of dollars to integrate messaging into the Charlie Kirk Show. But anyways, the point is, why would the ballroom want to be named after, like, why would Andrew Colvan be pushing, and all of this, they're pushing Charlie Kirk, and it's like they're rubbing it in our face.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? While they're getting on a 6 million sub channel, less than 50,000 views, less than
subscribers, and they
less than 10,000 on every one almost. It's like, look at this here. He points it out right here.
0.9,000 views in 2 hours. Now, I will say that's actually pretty impressive for them. As you see, typically with nearly 6 million YouTube subscribers, they can't even manage averaging above 10,000 views of video. There are channels with 5 to 10,000 subscribers.
They can't even get 10,000 views on a video. And not only that, he points out, I think he points it out. Yeah, he points out here. Check this out. So Andrew is the champion of this, right?
Gonna hit. How is this done? Oh, yes, a whopping 7.9 thousand views in 2 hours. Now, I will say that's actually.
Where is it? Is it not in this video? I swear it was. Maybe not. Anyways, he pointed out how many Andrew Colvett is on
Views
every
of video.
thumbnail. Look,
Yeah.
Andrew Colvett, Andrew
It wasn't
Colvett,
like
Andrew
that at
Colvett,
first. Yeah.
Andrew Colvett, Andrew Colvett, Colvett. It's like, bro, and you're making these dumb faces, bro. Put your tongue back in your mouth, bro.
Looks like it's the Colvett show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Andrew Colvett show, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mad World, you called it, Bayes. Yeah, that was a good call, bro. Good teamwork.
Thank you.
Got the
man.
investigation squad up in this house.
For real.
Yeah, man.
Huh.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks. What
Yeah,
do I
man.
always say? A high
A high
tide,
tide
raises all
rises all ships.
You certainly know how to
Thanks.
show people a good time.
Hey, that's what we do around here. That's what we do around here. Y'all dropping bombs tonight, Daisy. Are you taking notes?
Daisy's been in the chat with me the whole time.
That's what he's
Me and
doing.
Daisy are swapping notes. Yeah, that's why I haven't been
Every
talking as much.
every
Takes
time
a
you hear-
shit.
every-
Now Bayes wants to do some research.
Yeah, seriously. You hear the whole time clack 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 clack. Clack. That's
Oh, you
Daisy.
heard? Yo, my
That's
man.
Daisy.
Oh, yeah. No,
She's
that's
trying to
also
pull
me.
you away.
That's also me prompting. I'm prompting.
She's gonna steal you from me.
Bro, I'm on AI, I'm on web, I'm on everything right now. I'm about to pull some shit before the stream's over. Watch.
I think Charlie Kirk caught wind of this. Love this trifecta. Hey,
Thank you, Ali.
Tornado. Destroy the Blob. Great, crazy, good research tonight. Thank you, Blob. Death Queef scumbags. Scott Wheel. Dude, we all remember where we were tonight. Hey, yeah, this is a memorable night, right?
Yeah.
Nice mention right there, bro. Anne Marie Tipton, has it been said yet that the Shapiro OS brother-in-law works? Shapiro OS brother-in-law works there too. It won't let me type his damn name. Oh, interesting. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah,
think it's a
yeah.
family. It's a family affair. It's a family affair.
You actually can't put his name in anymore. Eh?
That's very strange. Oh, Shapiro.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I didn't get
Yeah,
it. Brother-in-law works there too. Where, at Dhillon? Is that what it is? Does
Oh,
Ben Shapiro's
No
brother-in-law
way.
are you
work
kidding me?
at Dhillon?
And
Oh,
they
really?
represented
Yeah.
him. And they represented
way.
him
And
too.
they
remember?
represented Shapiro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a conflict of interest, no?
Yeah, you'd
Not
think
as big
so.
as a conflict of interest as the Epstein stuff, but yeah, it's a conflict
Yeah.
of interest too.
I mean, they can't say that it's direct like Epstein stuff. I can't say that. I mean, all I can say is that what it looks like to me is that the Dhillon law firm is the legal political operative for the new MAGA, which is basically Zionists and Israel's.
Yeah.
Well, it's like an AI image or something.
Somebody put that out there, and then Andrew Colvett retweeted it, and so did Jack. And Andrew said, "We would love to make this happen." I sent you the screenshot of what he said too.
Why can't I see the
Looks kind of
copy
weird. Like,
media open media link? Here we go. If President Trump is able to pull this off, lefticals will lose their damn mind. Charlie Kirk ballroom. Yeah, they would. That's a fact, though.
Yeah,
a
that's
fact.
true. That's true.
That's true.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Is this
They would do
foreshadowing?
that.
Will it become that? Okay,
What a
because
great idea.
I did this on my live stream, and then I went back to the video. I don't know if you guys remember Trump being asked by Fox News right after Charlie passed. Was it within hours, babe?
Yeah.
How are you doing? You lost your friend. How are you holding up? And he said, "I'm doing very well. And if you can see over here, the ballroom construction's getting done." You guys remember that video?
That was right. That was
Nobody
pretty much-
remembers.
that was pretty
Wait,
much right when
repeat it.
happened.
Repeat what you said.
Okay. The
Sorry,
day
I was.
no, that's okay. The day that Charlie passed, within hours, Fox News was in Trump's face, and it's a short recording, and they were asking how he's doing, how you holding
Oh,
up.
I do remember that. I
with
do
your
remember
friend.
that. Yeah.
Yes, I
And the
played the
first
clip
thing
the other
was
day.
the ballroom. He's like,
Yep.
I'm doing really, really good. As you can see over here, we got the
Yep.
construction of the ballroom. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
It's
So
like
they've been
foreshadowing. Now it's like Charlie. He mentioned it, they asked about Charlie and how you doing, and now it's like we're doing the ballroom, and now we're talking about making the ballroom Charlie Kirk ballroom, and then there's the
Yeah.
White House dinner, and it's just like we got to have the ballroom. We got to have the ballroom. This is why we got to
Yeah,
have the ballroom.
It's because
just-
they're building a military secret service base underneath the ballroom.
Oh,
Lindsey
yeah.
Graham admitted it. Did you know
Yeah.
that? Lindsey
That's
Graham?
crazy.
That's crazy, right?
And when you look at
Yes.
the size of the ballroom, for a joke, I brought up what is it, the Temple of Athena in Greece, and it's the same size. And when you look at how big it is, it's literally bigger than the actual White House, like the ballroom that they're putting in there. Why do you need something that big to serve food? So 100%, there's a lot
to
gonna be
cover
going on.
something underneath, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Jeez, that's crazy. A $400 million ballroom project built by a Pentagon hardening architect with military infrastructure underneath, confirmed by Lindsey Graham. So I was going back in the chat to see if you guys have seen what Graham has said. Most of you have said no. Okay, so I'm going to show this in just a second. I'll show it right now. So this is a 4-instance pattern for over 84 years. Every 25 years on average, the executive branch builds new hardened infrastructure at the White House under cover of public-facing renovations. The question is no longer, is the ballroom a bunker? The question is, what is there?
Introduce legislation that would authorize $400 million to be spent to secure to build the presidential ballroom. Underneath, there will be a lot of military stuff. There will be a Secret Service annex.
I mean,
Wow.
that's all you need to hear. I
Well,
mean,
there you go.
that's it.
Underneath, there will be a lot of military stuff. There will be a
Military
Secret
stuff.
Service annex. Underneath, there will be a lot of military stuff. There will be a Secret Service annex, and we've paid for it by offsetting it with custom fees.
Okay. Do you guys know what that means? What he
Custom
said?
fees?
Yeah. So there is a lawsuit, the customs fees that were incurred. I don't know the granular details, but they were supposed to pay back a bunch of money in customs fees to certain businesses. And the reason why they have to pass the bill in order to get this ballroom passed and paid with by customs fees is to take that money back instead of giving it all back to the business owners that paid those taxes and those customs fees, and instead put it into the ballroom. So they're taking the money from American working citizens and business owners. Instead of giving it back to them, they're going to use it to build the ballroom.
Yeah,
That's what that means.
That's
exactly
gross.
what that means.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I think I even explained it in here.
Introduce
I'll play the whole
with
clip.
custom fees. The estimate is $332 million. We're going to do $400 million because I think it's probably going to take more. Private donations can be used, but I think they should be.
And every time they wanted to do renovations to the White House, they all undershot almost by 2x every single time. So it was like, if it were 80 million, it was like 1.4 million that they needed to do. It was like just every time. Back in like since way back, since it's 84 years ago.
Used for buying China and stuff like that. Underneath this ballroom will be.
Let's just take money from the customs, offset fees, whatever, and we'll just use donor money to buy high-end fancy China and stuff like that. So like they know they could raise money for like a bunker. Listen to what he said. He literally said it. I'll play it again in the beginning.
Legislation that would
Legislation, by the way.
Authorize $400 million to be spent to secure to build the presidential ballroom. Next, 830 can themselves since but for people get
his words, I mean, introduce legislation, custom fees and taxes, tariffs are just so you know, custom fees and tariffs are taxes paid at the U.S. border on imported goods. And do you remember when they did the tariffs, right? and they were saying tariffs are going to be great because it's going to, people were confused, right? They didn't understand. They were like, oh, the foreign country is paying the tariffs. No, that's not how it works. The American business, the business in-house in this country pays the tariff. So this is custom fees and tariffs are taxes paid at the U.S. border on imported goods. The political talking point is that foreign companies pay them, but that is not how it works in practice. And multiple economic studies and even the recent Trump era tariffs were passed almost entirely through to American firms and American consumers. There's over 90% pass through on most categories. Steel prices actually rose 22%. So when you when you are forcing this raise in tariffs, that affects the pricing because then they have to pay more for the item. So like, for example, if I was selling high-end t-shirts and I was paying $100 a shirt and there was a 25% tariff on China's shirts that I was buying from China, well, now I have to pay $25 more, essentially. Like, that's my cost. So if I'm selling the shirt for $250, I'm going to have to charge 25% more, and the price goes up significantly. Now, in March of 2026, so that's really, they're taking it from us. I mean, straight up.
It's a massive structure. It's like twice the size of the White House.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grammy. $5 banger. Appreciate you. Hidden Knowledge. Hey, good to see you. What's up? How you doing, babe? $5. Danks. Lawsuit is a shame. Baseless. Why? Hidden info. Investigation a must.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. You are damn right, girl. Thank you. Angela, what's up? Mad World was wondering if you heard anything about Eyebrows having a brother-in-law that works at that law firm. We ran the queue. Confirmed.
Really?
Confirmed. Ben
Whoa.
Shapiro's brother-in-law is counsel on the Owens lawsuit. This is one of the biggest single fact bombs. Okay, hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on a second.
You're kidding me, right?
This is
Hold on.
Absolutely.
Oh my
So
gosh.
this hold on. So I think there is more than enough evidence that we found tonight to show that this seems to be more of a personal vendetta against Candace Owens.
Yeah. With Ben Shapiro involved now.
And they're just using this whole thing with Brian Harpole.
They want to take her down. Completely down.
They're like trying to turn Brian Harpole into like some kind of torpedo and launch it at Candace Owens. And it's gonna blow up in their faces. For sure.
Okay, so it says Ben Shapiro's brother-in-law's counsel. This is one of the biggest bombshells. The two identities confirmed as the same person. Jacob William Roth, Ben Shapiro's brother-in-law, married to Abigail Shapiro on May 27, 2018. University of Virginia School of Law, worked at Fidelity, Financial Claims Counsel, joined Young Americans, blah, blah, blah. Bar administration, Twitter handle at Roth the Patriot. Spam it, y'all. Fuck them. In the chat. Let's look at Roth the Patriot. Yeah, the Patriot, my ass.
I was just going to say, bring them up.
Yeah, we're going to bring him up right now. Roth the Patriot. We should all just go report his channel. No, I'm kidding.
No, you don't want that karma.
Don't do that. Don't do
that
that.
shit
Don't
to
do that.
us.
I'm kidding.
You're
Don't do that.
screwed.
Don't do that. Please do not do that. I'm just
We're
messing
already
with
on the freaking verge these
you.
days.
Orthodox. The ones that I don't even want to talk about it.
I'm looking up.
Everything is about the Jays. How do you call yourself the Patriot and like all you're talking about is non-patriotic shit? I mean, it's patriotic to defend all angles. Not like if you were defending Jews, if you were defending blacks, if you're defending Muslims, Christians, that'd be cool. But like you pinned your post from 2023 that only has 300,000 views. Jews are under attack at campuses, bro. What is going on, dude? Seriously, that's what you pinned? Some whack fucking post. This is the best post you probably got, bro, because you got no followers, dude. Jeez,
Wow.
Here, let's review it together before it ships. The lawyer suing Candace Owens is Ben Shapiro's brother-in-law, Jacob William Roth, married to Ben Shapiro's sister Abigail since 2018, associate at Dhillon, let me capitalize this, Dhillon Law Group. Heritage Foundation alumni. Specialty, litigating anti-Semitic and anti-Israeli discrimination. Now stack what else his firm is doing. Dhillon Law Group is led by Harmeet Dhillon, currently DOJ Civil Rights Attorney and rumored AG. The same firm appears on page 14 of FARA Registration 7653 as legal counsel for Show Faith by Works LLC, the registered foreign agent. Let me see this. Registered foreign agent for Israel. Here, this is what we're going to do. Registered foreign agent. Registered foreign agent.
Chat, how great is this that you guys get to see this, that we're doing this live right now?
Like in real time. It reminds me of our other live. when the girl went
Dhillon
in her
Law
car.
Group, who
It's
is
all happening live.
also a registered foreign agent, who is also working on retainer for
Oh, wait a minute. here.
retainer for a registered foreign agent for Israel. We're going to sound the alarm here, and then we are going to put an announcement. This is how I do my post. Announce. All right. There we go.
Yeah, boy.
Post.
Okay.
Let me share this with everybody. Please like, share, comment on that post, and tweet that bitch out. I'm going to pin it to the chat
Gonna do-
Yeah, I'm going to
in
share
real
that.
time. Yeah.
I'm sharing that now.
Share that now. Share it now. All right, let's keep amazing research team right here. Absolutely. Thank you, Tasha Johns. Keep the research coming. Palm $10. Thank you. Hey, it's Muppet Masher. What's up, bro?
Hey! I'm
Hey,
doing a
what up,
live
bro?
video tomorrow. Yeah.
$10. Great investigation, guys. One step closer to the truth. I love it. Chaz, what's up? $5 banger. Charlie, not cleaning all this. He needs to be investigated too, along with his family. Charlie, no martyr. Yeah, Charlie was under investigation. It's called Project Arctic Frost. I made a video on it. If you go on my channel and you look at Arctic Frost, if you just type it in, I talk about the whole investigation. It was not only Charlie Kirk. So they were investigating Charlie Kirk and the company and they were attacking all basically right-wing like political activism, but Charlie Kirk was high up on the list. And so they were going to definitely put him into prison if that's what it seemed like. Like they were ready to throw his ass in jail, but Trump got into office. If you ever seen that clip when Charlie looked all like really relieved when Trump got elected that night, it's because of that, right? Because a lot of it had to do with that. Obviously, they put in a lot of work, but Charlie Kirk was definitely under investigation by by God, what's his name? Oh, it's slipping me now. But anyways, a high-profile like lawyer that is trying to target political operatives and like just there was no way Charlie was going to escape that if Trump didn't get elected. I'm telling you, he would have been in prison. So a lot of people say like he had to go either way. He wasn't favoring Israel anymore. If he stayed around, him and his company were going to be indicted. All the donors were going to be lost. All the money would have had to been paid back with interest of up to 225% per transaction that they knew about that was shady, if there were. There's a lot of things. So like, hey, I don't know what's up, but all I know is that that's a real thing. Here, I'll show you. Check this out. I got so many tabs open. Hold on, let me close some of these. Free Tyler shirt. Jeez.
Oh my God! I just Googled that, and she came up in that.
Who is that?
The Dhillon.
Oh my God! It looks like
What?
Dhillon Law was involved in Arctic Frost too.
Okay,
Are you
send it to now.
shitting me?
I'm not shitting. I wish I was shitting, but I'm not. Hold on.
Not confirmed
Yeah,
yet.
that's
Allie's,
insane.
Allie's stumbling into something. Not confirmed yet.
Now we know what Allie's ex post is gonna be. we're all
Guys,
we're
like, is
all, we're
it,
all gonna
like,
drop something tonight.
Okay, I just sent it to you in the chat.
Hey, look who Ober Weiss came in just real quick. Said, "You amateurs, it's not Ben Shapiro's brother. Stop posting stupid shit." Yeah, we didn't say
Oh.
it's his brother. It's his brother-in-law,
Who is that?
Ober Weiss. Someone that's been. She's just. I don't know.
Is that a
Somebody.
most odd individual?
DOJ
Do they have a
Civil
It
Rights
sister
sounds
or
like
cousin
it.
named-
Last name is
do
Weiss.
they have a sister or a cousin named Barry?
I don't know, but they paid me to put that on here.
Huh?
Barry Weiss, Ober Weiss. It
Yeah.
probably is Barry Weiss undercover. Not so under.
Interesting. I sent
Yeah.
you the link. Yeah.
So the piercing of privilege is hugely problematic, and that's another
I just pulled a fat Baron for 30 seconds at least.
Oh, I thought you were just.
I thought it was an audio
Plain
clip.
not-
I didn't even know.
No, I sent it to him. I didn't know if he's pulling it up or not. Just
We
playing
got
audio.
4 people up here and nobody says shit. Just like let me.
Well, I
Baron
don't know
hard.
if you wanted to play the
Baroning
video up
out.
or not.
Of course, I'm not
so
gonna sit
funny,
here and
man.
watch it in front of everybody. What the hell, man? Oh,
Hey, don't blame the guest.
No, it's actually really funny.
Nobody in the chat, like everyone's arguing with Oberweiss. Like nobody cares, bro.
Overweiss is over there laughing their balls off right now.
Yeah, man. Oberweiss will never be able to distract us again.
No.
lawyers and their communications and say that there's no privilege because they teach you this in law school. You have to think about from a jurisprudence perspective, what if the tables were turned? So they tell you to think about this from the veil of ignorance. And how would you feel about this if the parties were flipped or the facts were flipped? So the piercing of privilege is hugely problematic. And that's another sacred thing in our culture that there's almost never an excuse to pierce
privilege.
Correct. There's almost never an excuse to pierce a lawyer's privilege. And yet we've seen this Department of Justice and the prior hands go after many lawyers, go after their communications with their clients. And my law firm represented the former president and his campaign. And my law firm's name, the Dhillon Law Group, is repeatedly mentioned in the Arctic Frost disclosures.
I wonder why.
Whoa.
You're literally an operative for the freaking
Wow.
Republican Party, dude. And they're going after the entire Republican Party. That's why.
You're done.
As a target of these communications.
So, yeah, I mean, you're going to be targeted if you're working for everybody.
Yeah. If you're
You know what I mean?
covering up
What
for
would be-
everybody,
This is
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Department of Justice Civil Rights Chief Harmeet Dhillon. Yeah. Remember that on their website, when you go to their website and you go to if you scroll down, is it here? Where was it? I think it was right here. Clicking lawyers. If you scroll down, where was it? Come on, bro. Consultation, I think. Everything is empty except for the legal concern, and it says anti-Semitism in schools and workplaces.
Whoa.
And there's all of these other ones. And because it's like starts with an A, I guess, but Alabama starts with an A. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. It's probably nothing.
It might just be random, but the fact that it is,
it's kind of
wrong.
ironic.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
That's all. I just thought it was interesting.
Grades along with massive water upgrades.
So she's
Public record receipts. And now my theory is stronger than ever. Okay.
here we
Because
go.
I know that Trump is not building.
Don't let me
Oh,
do it
yes,
again,
yes.
you guys.
Yes. Ian brought that up on. Yeah, I've seen this already. This
This
has
one
so
right
many
here.
views. It's all over the
This shit,
place.
yeah, over 1 million views.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no document. You know how I am, bro. I'm really weird about documentation.
Yeah.
I need to see the paperwork. But obviously, I know that. I can show you one thing for sure. Let me show you this on my channel, which got shit for views because they don't want me talking about it. Videos, right here. What's
Wow.
up, Zero? Member for 3 months, twice the size of the White House, not big enough for the Correspondents' Dinner. Ballroom set for 1,000. White House Correspondents' Dinner is 2,600. Still solves nothing. Yeah, I know. I heard that take. That's so
Yeah, I heard that
ridiculous, bro.
too.
They think they can get it. That's why this show is called "They Think You're Stupid" podcast. They think you're stupid. I mean, what else is there? Look at the thumbnail. Kirkland, Dankster. Didn't Erica Kirk trade Charlie Kirk name? Trademark. Would she get paid for that? Oh, interesting. Let's look. Did Eric is Charlie Kirk's name trademarked?
I think so. I think it is.
I heard she was trying
Yeah.
to. I don't know
Yeah,
if she
they
actually did.
trademarked his name and she trademarked his signature.
That day they trademarked
Yeah,
it.
come on.
Wow.
Charlie Kirk's name as a trademark. Wait, is it that day? As trademark is currently the subject of several. Oh, I'm sorry. As of May 2nd, there are multiple competing trademark applications for the name Charlie Kirk. Erica Kirk's application, his widow, filed October 25th. Instead of grieving, she filed
She's
3 trademark
trademarked.
applications. These are the
Three.
serial numbers. Yep. Signatures filed for his legible and inscrutable signatures to cover products like clothing, stickers, and podcast services.
Wow.
For education and entertainment services. You guys think you're going to get to make money off Charlie Kirk for much longer? You're a damn fool. You're a downright
In
fool.
October. I
Your
can't believe it.
podcast rating is in the shitter. Nobody likes you. Erica Kirk looks. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you something else. Let me see this. Where's the here? Actually, let's pull it up because we're already on it. Is it here? Actually, I know which one to go to. TYT
It's officially Sunday.
for you. I'm living in the past.
Oh yeah, you are living in the past.
Oops. Let me show you this video that I want to show you this because I think it's very interesting. Latest, where is one day? God, they post so much, bro.
Wow.
Here it is. Is it this one? Yes, this is the one.
Seems to me that
So the reason why I want to do this, let me slow it down even. I'll put it on 50% so I can make sure I get this down right. So let me show you this. Every time you screen jump, oh, let me take it off your faces. Sorry, you guys. When you screen jump, tell me if you find any positive looking image. And we could do this all night long with all kinds of different footage, to be honest. You see anything at all that doesn't look evil at all? I mean, we can do that all night long.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
we
did
could
the
do this
side by side. They did that. I don't know who thought of that. I thought it was the weirdest thing. The side by side of her and Charlie. Buckle up, here we go. They did like a voiceover
Yeah, that was
together.
freaking
People thought
weird.
I did that. People thought I edited that because I'm like, buckle up, here we go. It was her. It was her and the PR team or whoever made
I
it.
don't know who chose to
That
make
was
that a
cringe.
thing.
That was awkward. That was like really morbid. You know, she said she wasn't going to be tweeting.
Like she was him or doing anything. What was the exact words?
It was this video. Same thing. Buckle up, here we go.
Yeah, that was weird.
Is she gonna trademark it?
Yeah, no kidding.
She's gonna trademark buckle up, here we go, probably.
Yeah, probably.
They tried this before. Elizabeth Minton, good to see you. $5. They tried this before, and she built herself up to #1 podcast globally. Now they're completely exposed. God's guiding us daily. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, and thank you for following Allie Top Files on X and YouTube and
Thank
at
you.
RealBayes. By the way, everybody, because they are a part of the investigation this evening and our special guest. And Bayes is my co-host, or we're hosting together.
Yeah, we have to go soon though, but thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you
No
so much
worries.
for coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
This is memorable. We might remember this forever.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
One hell of a show,
Yeah.
guys. You did some
Yeah.
seriously great work tonight. Thank you for having us on.
Yeah,
Like,
you're welcome.
It was a great
Absolutely.
time tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Both you
you're
guys are
welcome.
amazing.
You guys are the best.
Yeah, we appreciate your work. I've known you for quite some time, since the Charlie Kirk assassination, probably like at least probably like near the end of the year.
I think
And,
I think you probably don't even remember me, but I met you like in October or something from Mr.
Yeah,
Lego or
it was in
long
Mr.
time
Lego.
ago. But yeah,
I
I was just a
remember.
mod then. I was just a mod.
Yeah, I wasn't
was
even
just
doing
mod.
content then. I had the channel and I was just commentating on like random stuff.
Yeah.
And then Jesse on Fire, he was like, "Bro, you do such good research. Like, you should go and make some content on the stuff you research." and he was like, just see what happens. And man, I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did.
Yeah,
It was
same
like
with
the
me.
best
Like I
thing.
was just helping out YouTubers because I didn't have YouTube or anything. I started everything in November, so I didn't have nothing.
Isn't
I
that
just
funny
helped.
how you had Mr. Let Go, I had Jesse, two people. They're good people, man. Like
They're
a lot
very
of
good
people, they
people.
talk shit, but it's like these are some of the best people in the business, man. They're really
Yeah.
good. They're good-hearted, good,
Good
honest
hearts.
people, good
Yeah.
hearts. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I don't know.
100%.
I mean, that's all I can say about that. I would never, like, someone said I talked shit about Jesse and everybody. It's like, dude, what are you delirious? I would never, bro.
No.
They know I would never, and I never have, never would. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just not in my nature. And some people, man, it's sad to see people haters. You know what I mean? But
It is.
But
It
yeah.
comes with the territory.
Yeah, that's how you
Yeah.
know you're doing something good.
Yeah.
If you don't have
Yeah.
a collection of haters following you around, then you're not
Yeah,
doing good
that's
enough.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody has to feel good.
1,000%. That is 1,000%.
Absolutely. Yeah,
But-
we're privileged to have the people in the life that we do today, man. I am very much so. So
Likewise.
God
Yeah.
bless you both. And
Yeah.
I wish I had a friend like Candace. Like if something ever happened to anybody, it would be
Right.
years since somebody would fight for you like that. Got all these lawsuits.
Yeah.
He's still
Yeah.
fighting for Charlie.
Well, if anything happens to you, you can bet your bottom dollar. I will not stop. I will keep hunting.
I was
Well,
just
thank
about to
you.
say I'm happy I got a friend like Danks, and I'm happy I have friends
Yeah.
like you guys as well.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you.
we-
Same here.
Likewise.
Same
I
here.
appreciate it.
I
I
feel like
will.
I just want to mention that none of us here is suicidal. We all love life. We're
No,
Yeah.
Danks
happy.
doesn't. Danks, I
we
used
have
to
a
say
love
that.
for
Danks
life.
hates it.
If anything happens to us, seriously.
They could say it. They could say it. It's
Danks
okay.
is cringing right now.
I don't like saying it. It's only for me. It's because I don't like putting the energy out there, and it makes
Oh.
people think about things that you don't want them to think
True.
about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because their thoughts are energetic, but it's okay. It
Yeah,
doesn't bother
I had to stop saying it. It used to upset him.
It didn't
is it?
upset me.
Well, I understand that. Hey, I apologize. I understand that. No big
Yeah.
We've had conversations about it, is all. And I used to get it a lot in my comments, and I had to tell the commenters to stop saying that because the more you feed the demonic entities,
Yep.
Whether your intentions are pure or not, you put the energy out there, and it can be used however it needs to be used against you.
Yeah.
So it can be used for you or against you. But as soon as those thoughts plant in someone's head and it was unprovoked, you know what I mean? Like somebody
Yeah.
watching the show that doesn't like Allie, we don't know. There's 3,000 people watching right now. You know what I mean?
I
So
got a death threat, but it just made me work harder. I just kept
You
keep
know,
pushing and keep doing my thing.
no. But
Keep going.
you're God bless you, man. I'm glad you're doing the work you are.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining. Yeah. We're gonna keep reading super chats. We
Yep.
appreciate it.
We're
Thanks for
gonna head
tuning
out.
in.
Yeah, we're gonna head out because we gotta get up early tomorrow.
All
and
right,
it's like
sounds
really
good.
late here. So thank you
Get
so
some
much for
rest.
having us.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
joining.
coming.
All right,
Thank
we'll
you,
see you
guys.
soon. We'll talk
Yep.
later.
Have a great night, guys.
Thank
All right.
you. Bye.
Cheers. well.
Peace.
Bye.
Later. Man, that was great.
Yeah, this
Man,
has
they're
been
awesome.
a great stream. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I was making all that noise. You should have told me in the Discord or something. I had to mute my mic.
It's all good. You're good, bro. I texted you in the Discord. I had to text you on your phone. I'm like too busy over here, bro.
Sorry.
I got
No,
text you in
but
3 different ways.
I got like amped up because the second you found the story with the Dhillon Law Group, and then like once it clicked in my head, like, oh shit, we should see if it connects to like Alan Dershowitz and Pam Bondi and all the Epstein shit. And then like once I realized it did, I just started like going off to the races. So
It's crazy, bro. This is gnarly.
yeah, and then Daisy was texting me like, oh, see if this one connects, if that organization connects. I'm like, yeah, it does.
It's all in between, bro. It's all here, man.
Yeah.
It's all here. They tried this before. Elizabeth, she built herself up to the #1 podcast globally. Now they're completely exposed. God's guiding each. Oh, I just read this one. Yes, thank you for all you do. Thank you.
Yes,
too,
thank you,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Laura Loomer. Oh, should we look for Laura Loomer? You want to add her to the fucking dossier?
Oh my god, yo.
We're gonna have the Dre dossier right
Talk
here.
about
bro.
not wanting to put energy out into the universe.
Seriously. Have you guys seen the Ashley St. Clair's TikTok? Yes. Exposing MAGA influencer group chat. I heard about it, but from my boy MAGA Cult Slayer.
And thank you, Jackie. Jackie was with us last night too. She's a real one.
TikToks exposing MAGA influencer group chat. I'll look for that later. Thank you. Oberweiss, this was that one. Never mind. Let's get rid of Barry over there. Friend of the show. Cover up can't stay covered forever. Captain Slick, feels great to be a part of history. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Good to see you, Captain Slick. Like that cat, bro. Just chilling, ready to pounce. L. Relly, CK was in on it, had to disappear and maybe reappear, but the team had another plan, a plan within the plan. Well, I will tell you that 2 men showed up from the political apparatus the night before Charlie was killed at UVU asking to talk to police about the plan. This is documented from Chief Long's. Dude, man, I've broken so much news in this fucking case. It's crazy, bro.
I know.
From the finances to this fucking. I like broken news, but I've just found so much shit. A lot of people have, you know what I mean? There's just so much shit. It's just crazy, bro. Oh man, it never ends.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Never
and I
ends.
feel like there's still a lot more to be found. There is
My
still
goodness.
a lot more to be found.
Why does she go? My left cheek wears a tiny hat. That's the only way she can get a chat through is through a super chat. I'll unblock you later, Overweiss, if you're nice. Modding both chats. So proud of y'all. Hey, you're a pimp. Pimpette. Thank you, Matt.
World's the best.
Zen Dog Breath, $2. Epstein's lawyers equal Dhillon. Epstein's lawyers, Dhillon. Lawyer. Do you think, can you look that up, bro? Let me I have web still.
I have web. I'm on web right now.
Go to web and type in Dhillon firm.
Hold on, let me. Well, I was looking into that. I was looking into Ken Starr.
Let me investigate here. I got web right here. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I could always just send you prompts to load into.
Let me get rid of this thing right here. Can I get rid of that? Okay.
Yeah. They some of the same names. So Jeffrey Epstein's primary defense team in the 2006-2008 Florida case: Alan Dershowitz, Ken Starr, Roy Black, Jay Lefkowitz, and Martin Weinberg. Now, Roy Black, was that the son of Leon Black, the one that gave Epstein $150 million? Alan Dershowitz, we brought him up earlier. Ken Starr, he was the one that I was doing research into while we were streaming, which I'm probably going to do a video on either tomorrow or the next day. Now it says later related legal representation: David Schoen, Gerald Lefcourt, Jack Goldberger, and legal finance counsel Richard Kahn, Darren Indike.
That's wild, bro.
Dershowitz and Starr were in the same orbit as the Dhillon Group.
Gifted membership. Thank you, Ironic. 1, 2.
Isn't that crazy that when Trump was dealing with the legal crap in the early 2020s, that he was using Jeffrey Epstein's lawyers and the Dhillon Law Group?
That's so wild, bro. The guy is just dirty as a pack of pigs, bro. And I don't know.
He's as dirty as the magazines that Melania used to model in.
Was she modeling in dirty magazines?
I mean, I don't know exactly how dirty. You look it up. Look, you haven't seen any of the real photos?
No.
Oh, yo. Well,
she's in like.
You'll love these.
No, I won't. I don't want to see those, bro. Just joined late. Just joined. I'm late, but always interested. Sounds like my wife. RealBayes Basis is Bayes is based for 50% off merch.
New promo code. The other one expired. So yeah, I'm in a good mood. We're having a great live stream. If anyone's interested in getting some merch, I'm not gonna be making any money on that shit. So don't worry if you don't want to buy it.
Don't buy it.
It's okay.
Overweiss is still over here putting super.
Yo, come on. Yo, are you Larry Loomer?
Oh, let's be nice. It's okay. She can pay a super chat. I don't mind, but you're not going to harass me in my
Is that
chat.
Tyler Boyer's troll account?
CO is only fighting to keep Charlie Kirk covered. She is the clung and you ain't. Don't be fooled by the fame lawsuits. Dude, are you crazy? I mean, it would be interesting. I mean, maybe you could be right. I don't know. Why not? All right, bro. We got to wrap it up.
We're wrapping it up.
That's it, bro. I'm done. It's 3.5 hours.
All right. Has it been 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Where does the time go? Well, they didn't pull our live, so that's a good sign.
Just let Overwise keep paying you. All right. We'll stay on for another few minutes, Overwise.
Wait, Blake said he wanted to come on too.
No, bro. You can have him. I'm going.
Well, you told me I can't stack my lives anymore because it messes with the algorithm.
I mean, you could stay on if you
Guys, should I do a members only after party? Because last time that actually did not hurt my algorithm. Last time I did a members only after party, my regular live went to 20,000 views, which for me is a lot.
Dude,
those might sound like rookie numbers, but
this has almost 8,000 views already.
Oh, damn.
How many do you have?
Wait, not 8,000.
There's like there's a lot on X. Too.
I broke 1,000. I think my Kick has 2. I don't promote Kick.
We didn't break 1,000 live viewers on YouTube. We got super close. We got 955.
We did combined.
Combined, yeah. Right now we have 2,700 live viewers on X and YouTube and our YouTubes. Are you on X or no?
No, I didn't go on X. You got all the X tonight.
I got all the X.
You got all the X.
1,800 live viewers on X. Thanks to all the X watchers.
Guys, my chat. Put a 1 on the chat if you want me to do a members only after party.
Did you guys share the post? I pinned a post. So make sure that you share that post. Let's get it to Candace.
Oh, yeah. Share my post too.
Bayes is on there. Follow Bayes. Bayes, PJ wants you to show us what Blake sent you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that we have to do.
Where is it?
I sent it to you on Discord.
Blake Bednar's. Their text messages?
Yeah, with Adam Bartholomew.
Okay, hold on. All right. Two, three. Okay, here we go. Super chats are still open for a little bit longer. If you want your chat read or if you want to ask a question, we'll be on for a little bit longer. All right. Is this okay? So Adam Bartholomew, does the MEVO record to record MEVO record to a microcard? So it's probably the camera. Yes, but this time it didn't. I suspect because it had switched to NDI mode over Ethernet for the first time and didn't set it right. So it upload directly into your iPhoto library, uploaded correct? Or is it like GoPro's platform and the chain is devices app, then saved to iPhotos? TT records to the control device, the iPad for me, the camera, SD card, and the stream is recorded on the YouTube/Twitter side. You use a phone or tablet as your production device for video, audio, and mixing and streaming out. What the fuck? What kind of phone does all that shit for a camera like that? The camera itself doesn't have a screen. Okay. Blake is gay. That is all. Oh man. Well,
man, it's too funny.
He's not gay for Jesse, unfortunately. He's gay for somebody else. The black.
Just say it. Just say it. Listen. We have that kind of relationship with Blake. Listen, it's better that we troll him and crack jokes and say the stuff to his face than like we're fake with him and talk the shit behind his back. Because let's face it, that's how the majority of the people are. You know, like most people are like that. They'll act like they're your best friends, and they'll be all nice. And then when you're not around, it's like that's when they talk the shit. You know, with Blake, I will have conversations with, like, I love Blake. I say it all the time. But, you know, he does at times have some questionable behavior that just needs to be checked. And sometimes
But
I
we
just
don't
feel
talk
like I
shit.
gotta
You
be
don't-
the guy to do it.
We don't talk shit about him behind his back. Or
No, everything I ever say
anything like
about
that.
him is on a camera or to
Even
him.
to him.
Yeah, thanks.
I talk shit to him in the fucking
Text us in that
my
group
cell
chat.
phone.
No, but all that.
I
But all
texted
that
him the other
started.
day. I texted him the other day. I was like, bro, you're in the Candace Owens lawsuit. You don't need me or Jesse anymore, bro. Like, leave us alone. All right. So this says, so upload directly. All right. So what is this? Okay. It doesn't have a screen reminder. Document the upload time to YouTube. Okay. What is
Blake
that?
on the show again?
Is there a photo of you walking around with your setup? Does it look like you are walking around with a major streaming setup, or does it look like you are just walking around with an iPad? Bro, he is literally press up in this shit, bro. Look at this. It's a small setup, but it's still a setup. He's got a tablet. He's got his. Why is he there doing that? Like, what is so interesting for him to be there recording that event there with this jank setup?
It's a lot of shady stuff.
It's like, we got to have a YouTuber there, man, with the setup. Like, we're going to take the SD cards. We got to get the footage out. This is UVU a week ago, wireless setup. The day Charlie died, I had a backpack with battery packs. So what? He was there a week. Oh, so he went back to record more footage. The day Charlie died, I had a backpack with battery packs, routers, and hotspot with 2 Ethernet cables coming from the pack to each tripod. Gotcha. Okay. All right. You sent me a link. Do I need to play that too, or slow motion? Oh, we've seen this. The hand tracking. I've already seen.
Oh yeah,
this.
we played that before. We played that tonight.